Oh, sorry. Wait, why am I fist bumping you? You're burning bushes. Stop burning bushes.
No, I was saying we're in this together because you go
I'm
engage, and I go
watching you.
engage. You know, we're in that like.
I'm still watching you.
Actually, that was a normal statement. Knowing her, that's normal. So,
Not much.
I don't know why
Okay,
I
bye.
like that with the way he said that. Sa! Sa! How does a rider do it when he sees somebody? Oh, hey, Augusta, it's been a while.
Wait, hold on. Keep going.
Yeah, it's because we got out of cleaning, so we went going around fussing around. Oh, good morning, Cortez.
I see.
Hey.
How are you doing? Hey.
I'm sleepy.
Did I just do that? I just did. I did that completely on accident. I'm gonna run this way.
Alright, you do that, Professor Cassis. We're on our way to training.
Professor.
I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll probably meet you there.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Really not, because then they have to think it and deal with the consequences of their actions. Or not.
Yeah. If I tried to do anything inside of my room, everything would just like fly all over the place.
What's that?
Oh, Dina made it for me. Makes it makes this thing like a lot more powerful.
I look forward to seeing it in
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of stone is that?
Ye- They told me, but I forgot.
It's okay.
What? No. We'll sleep in our own dorms? No. I was just curious. I always sleep in my own dorm.
just trying to think.
It's like a new focus.
Oh.
They have that shield and it makes it like more powerful or something, I guess. I don't really know how it works, but it's better than what I had. We kind of sort of MZ.
I would suppose so. Since you got a new place to focus it from.
Based on the color and how it's more opaque. Sure. It could be a variant of marble or quartz. Probably not marble if it's magically enabled. Quartz, most definitely not, given how it was set.
Having a good breakfast, Cortez?
Probably.
Find out, I don't know.
Or would it not be similar to...
Probably head over to train before.
Just not as,
Maybe not. Depends on what time they decide to do assembly.
Oh, jeez.
Don't tire yourself out.
Bless you.
Mm-hmm. There's no telling
I have it written down somewhere.
who I got to
I'll
fight
make sure
today.
to point and let it know.
Pretty sure it's Cornelius.
And given everybody on the opposing side, I'm going to need all of my flames.
Usually have a knife for these things.
I'm not sure exactly what's happening today, so it'll be interesting to see
you are a gent.
whatever they decide to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly an innate thing. I had to
I really only know what they told us at the ball.
Hmm.
Well, I assume you've studied yourself enough.
I'll be here
at
for
this
it.
point.
Don't lose.
Yes.
Don't plan on it.
I feel compelled to give random wrong paths.
That's the way to do it. Some people do plan on it. Disappointing.
What's a good one?
No. Finally, I'm not going to
Magnesium to
hold back this time like I did in the first rounds.
That was holding back?
Cleavage.
It was trying not to kill
No
and
pattern.
not concentrating as much as I could have. I was letting my ambitions get the better of me.
Anomalous tuning. Generally quite durable. Surprisingly.
My guard was sloppy.
I'll take your word for it, because I'm probably not going to fact check you.
Very heat resistant.
I missed most of my strikes where I should have just let them go ahead and go through.
I don't really know much about rods or gem
Hmm.
stuff.
Well,
Hard to gauge.
I suppose it
With what I
depends
was
on the
fighting.
circumstances. If I was in an oxygen-rich environment, it's possible that the heat would cause the bonds to break apart and
Could be exciting to see this fight then.
dioxide,
Hmm.
which also allow the aluminum and magnesium to basically burst into flames. So, to a point, heat resistant. Until it's not. But that's most.
Those were definitely words.
They were.
Alright. I'll leave you to it. I'll go wander, see when everyone else is up there.
Ashley and company went to the training grounds,
Most
so
rocks are heat resistant to some degree,
I
however.
suppose I'll head over there.
Turn up the heat enough, and in certain environments, such as those high in oxygen, it will sometimes cause it to, burst into flames. But we're talking
And then it becomes lava.
thousands of degrees. Yeah, pretty much. Or it vaporizes. Most of the time, it vaporizes at that heat because
Yeah.
a lot of them have different stable elements in them that then become unstable when you add too much heat. We're talking a lot of it.
That's right. Can't really shoot
The sun
rocks
sort
like
of
you
heat.
shoot the coin because they go
Radius
through
is like
the air
super,
really fast,
what's the word?
I don't think the word's invented yet.
Over-exaggerated his... Yeah,
Over
writer.
exaggerated, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that one. Why do people pose like this?
thank Dita for that idea, so.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hey, Cortez.
Hello.
Hello.
Cortez, you down or something?
What's the boss?
Yeah, he seems a little off today.
Cortez, are you okay?
Oh. Jeez. Yes,
Good morning.
hello. Good morning.
Good
Ow.
morning. Morning.
Yes, good morning. I
Morning.
have a
Morning.
duel today.
Morning. 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 Morning.
Yeah.
Boop.
That's the thing.
Oh. I guess we could talk about it.
God damn it.
There's just something cathartic about that. I don't know. Maybe it's the mask. I don't know.
Ooh, both shields. Look at that.
While this mask is attached, please do not rip it off.
I understood.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will be very in pain, and you'll probably rip my entire duration of my skull out of my head. I really don't want that.
So it protrudes.
I thought it was bone, and it was just bone sticking
It
out of
is.
your face. Oh.
It is.
I didn't think it was a mask.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I was. A lot of people are like, "Is that a mask?" Oh, that's a dumbbell.
That is indeed
Here,
a
have your
dumbbell, Missy.
dumbbell back.
Congratulations.
No, you can put it back down. I don't want to touch it. My arm's hurt. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
A lot of struggle trying to put it down.
There's the bell.
Fuck it. I guess we gotta go.
I'll grab the other one. Yeah.
Into the thick of it. Woo!
Guess I'll toss my other blade back.
Yep. Let's get over to the meeting. Are you two feel like you're ready for the duel today?
Yes, you can be. There's only so much you can.
Well, I hope it works out for everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That was like for Cortez.
Going to have to be on my best today.
Yeah.
Given who I'm up against. Especially if they pit me up against Liang. It's gonna be a lot.
Yet? I guess I'm gonna find out.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, who is the other option that they had out?
Let's get
Rise.
And Lucas,
I
Cortez.
guess I got a little training at least.
Oh, you guys talking about
You know,
those ones?
It'd be interesting if I went up. Be hard going against Liang.
Are you gonna say it's Rize and you're vulnerable? Nope. That was between them.
The fuck is?
I mean, I wouldn't mind
That was
fighting
an
them.
unreasonable
All
joke.
of them are
Classic.
impossible.
Thank
Like
you.
Mason, what the fuck?
Alright, well, one of you has to let up.
Well, went through the pool again. I almost ran straight
Fair
into
Cortez,
Ashley.
Good try. Top effort. Top effort.
Who knew you can? I almost ran straight into you.
I don't want to play
You
chicken
summon a
anymore.
dog.
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, I just charged a lot of mana into it. It's fine.
What a day. It's gonna be a problem.
Actually, no. I asked.
I was working on my acting. I'm gonna lie.
You're doing great. Burn a cabin or man?
Thank you.
What
What did the wind do to you?
Hands up.
I think you need to worry about your hand first.
What the?
Yeah, I don't think I can build a cabin.
You're gonna get your face punched in.
Hands forward. Hi.
He's got a point. Do it again.
My guard's out.
Do it. Do what you were doing. Just do what you were doing.
Duke's out.
You guys are ruining
Oh,
my
no.
concentrations here.
I'd always shoot him from behind, see if that.
That's a good point, yeah.
With what?
What do you think?
I mean,
crossbow?
I think we're all equipped to do that. No.
Well, I
True,
hope you
I
get
can't
it
make that.
again. Please, be seated. Right, cadets, today are the those are the qualifiers for the duels. As you know, 4 students have been chosen to represent each school to compete in these duels. As I see, there's a bit of, I believe there will need to be a bit of coordination between the prefects and the medical staff to make sure everyone is tended to. Yes, I'm sure you all can work together to get that settled. Right. Well, in that case, fighters, get in your gear and prepare yourselves. Everyone meet the arena. Fighters, when you do arrive, please line up in the square. We have a little bit of a surprise for you. If you need a reminder... where is it? The contestants will be Cadet Rise, Cadet Liang, Cadet Ryder, and Cadet Mason, and Cadet Lux, Cadet Cortez, Cadet Davril, and Cadet Lucas. They're dismissed. Unless there's something else.
Do they have a backup?
I'm forgetting from my faculty. To the arena then.
So grenade is.
I don't think that's a problem.
I'll go grab mine, so I'll be back.
Remember, Augusta, today
Huh? Should be exciting. Hopefully, Lucas will be around here somewhere.
Let's do it.
I think now that someone told Lucas he has to go, I think now is the time that he wants to go. Actually,
What the fuck was that? I'm being the opposite. I heard that. I'm being the opposite.
You're gonna be like that all afternoon now.
Oh, hold on. What? I'm so pumped. I'm taking notes from Ryder. We're trying to be more enthusiastic. Yeah, and expressive in my body language and speaking. Yeah, there you go. I can't do it. Next to me today. Exactly. Yeah. But when you see somebody, you gotta like get enthusiastic about them. My lines already.
Oh, wait, let me help you. There you go. I just can't do it. Square. A square. Every circle makes a square.
Pardon me.
Why?
That would be an interesting fight.
It would
Eyes
be.
versus eyes.
Yeah.
How big's your mana pool?
I think we're supposed to look that way. Are we?
I don't know.
I suppose.
Yeah, well,
we're
looking whatever direction that we want to.
Look at my ass.
You weren't told which way to look.
Check it out. These buttons are sculpted.
I'm looking respectfully.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, so when are the guards coming to arrest you?
What the fuck?
For?
Yeah, that's
We're
a
robbing
bold
that bakery
statement.
to get all that cake.
I can't believe. I cannot believe.
Want a piece?
That's it, Davron. Switching sides.
I know that we can't. Thanks for the other.
Then how are we going to fight each other?
We'll make it work.
Feel free to take a
Well,
bite.
because I want to try it sometime. Cause like,
You showed up.
I could do it.
Hey, getting changed takes
I
a
could do
lot.
it.
I don't doubt you could.
You know.
You had on this morning.
I mean, specifically would like to fight you and Liang. See, how much my flame can handle.
Gauntlets on now.
It's mostly the top that changes.
Where Lucas?
I think he might be out at medical. We'll see.
He may be out due to a medical issue. He had to leave for the night. I'll explain in a moment.
Oh.
Understood.
Right, I think we are ready and prepared. Alright, cadets, if you would face your comrades. Not face. Cadets, as I said, today you will be representing your academy, your respective academies. You have fought long and hard and have been recognized for your efforts as some of the top combat or single combat fighters in your respective academies. You should be proud. That being said, we are. How do I put this? Right. Sometimes we must train amongst each other, ourselves, together, in order to find our strengths, in order to become great. We must utilize our friends, foes, and our experiences in order to become great together. So, in the interest of this, and to make sure that there will be a Ascension student and a GMA student at the finale, you'll be fighting your classmates for the top position of your school.
Sorry, what?
Yes. The first pair will be Cadet Rise versus Cadet Liang.
I did not expect that.
Please, competitors, go to your weapons checks and prepare yourselves for your fights. I believe I gave you the list.
Well, good luck with that.
I leave it to you.
Very well.
It's clear out then.
The rest of you may leave the field.
I suppose the only way they'd be able to
If you could spell.
be in the fight.
If
Yes.
yeah, we can help if need be. Essentially.
I'd appreciate that. Everyone.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Watson, once again bringing you all of the action from these, well, I suppose, quarterfinals.
Same side, or
A little bit of a twist has been added, of course.
Hey, Tay, how you doing?
An unexpected one for many, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Actually, we'll send someone
I guess it makes sense.
in a moment.
But I believe this will make for a fantastic opportunity to test yourself
Hey, is it
against
going to give me
those
another
who know
extra
you
helping
the
hand?
best. Who will stand tall and proud.
Rudy and Maggie answer
Who
man,
will
isn't it?
represent their respective academies
I go
as
first, I
the
can't carry
top
people off
of
the-
their
off the stage.
class. Or at least
Hey, not exactly gonna be good dragging people, is it?
the top of.
We'll use
Being
some
here.
of theirs, if anything.
Find out in just a few moments. So get your popcorn, get your drinks, get all of
possibility.
your excitement ready, and we will begin in just a short few minutes.
Match, I think.
I thought that they were gonna ask Glenif to fill in because Lucas wasn't here.
Possibly.
Yeah, boy.
But if not, well, good luck, everybody. No hard feelings either way, I suppose. We're all meant to be in this together.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Win or lose.
Nah, this is weird. Yeah.
Win or lose, it just all it means is that you're going to represent us in the final big win, and that's all that matters.
Be fair, I mean, goes to show we put in the effort to get to this point.
Yeah. Now we just get to see
You alright
which
with that? You
Ascension
feel shaken up?
students goes up.
Yeah.
On the bright
What do you
side,
think would be the best one for us to vest against?
the easiest. They're all
No, the best one,
strong.
the best opponent to verse us. They're all very strong.
Alright, the best opponent would
But what do
probably
we
be
know the most
Ryder
about?
or Liang.
Yeah, we know a lot about Ryder.
Yo.
He's
Well,
a strong
Mr.
caster.
Really?
We're discussing
I did.
who's the strongest contenders out of the 4 that was just picked out of everyone.
Are you excited to fight against your own friends, Several and Cortez?
Yeah.
Friends be
thrilled.
friends.
It's just like
Have you had
training,
your,
except a
medical
little
checkup and
more.
all that?
Bless.
Thanks.
I'll make sure I try my hardest. That way we can fight our together. We'll see what happens.
I can't pick
Definitely we'll see
between
what happens.
my encouragement for my fellow fire squad or my encouragement to my fellow GMAs.
I was about to say, that was a reaction.
Indeed.
And here's Liang just like, what's
Yeah.
the fight?
What's going on here?
Liang's like, finally, I get to beat their fucking asses,
Your
those
face,
sons of
Semifinals.
They were coming for this long.
Who's puts it around?
I'm sure she'll be fine.
First round is Rise versus Liang.
Yeah, but she hasn't
little
also
human
got
ladder
just
to
a pure
Mm.
ice user.
Fighting each other.
Oh.
So, which I thought was weird at first, but then obviously they pointed out the fact that if we were fighting the other schools, there's a chance that the final battle would have two people from the same school in it.
I'm allowed to call you out wherever.
It'd be problematic.
He said, I'm worried.
Honestly, now that I think
Fight
about
her
it,
without killing her.
that would have been a
So
good.
yeah, he was very careful.
Just have like.
I had to get my uniform to help
I mean,
me.
honestly, you know what I.
I think the first I would
Have faith in
Is the only other person I think they could choose currently.
Yes, unfortunately at this point it is far too late in the game to do so. But here they're
Something
here.
goes
not
wrong, I'll be the
safe.
first one in that ring.
You had the best student from each. Because then you don't have to worry about one school having too many students than the other because it won't
Yeah,
matter.
fair point. Professors need to be on standby.
People
So I think I'm
wouldn't
gonna go
fight
grab my
one
equipment
duel,
just in case.
Other than like going
Just in case.
Please do.
Would have been interesting. Only getting a small version of that here.
Reese and Liang are both capable.
I doubt anyone's gonna go berserk today, so but I'll keep an eye out.
Within reasonable levels, I believe.
We say
think everyone's there
Liang
and
have sparred with
familiar
each other
enough with
several
their
times
abilities.
before. If anything,
Did they
this will
say
be fun.
the fights are still 10 minutes, or do they condense them down?
A maximum of 10 minutes, yes.
Okay, so the rules haven't changed there. Okay, fair enough.
It's good to hear the medical tent is serious as ever.
Yep.
You keep the people relaxed, Professor.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, bedside manner.
Ladies and gentlemen, our contestants are ready to rumble, and we begin today's festivities. In one corner, representing Ascension Academy, it is the one, the only, the remarkable Reese.
I don't know how
What do you mean,
That is
Professor?
impressive.
It's a Valandor thing. We just have to roll it out sometimes.
The other corner.
I'm still impressed.
It's a mixed culture place.
Larger
Well,
than
it's mixed
life.
culture.
They are looming. It is the legendary
Well, I'm glad we're not a sports arena.
Come on, together to the middle, both of you.
That man has more air than I do.
We're in a coliseum.
Mm-hmm. I don't ever see sports here.
What's the reaction to
Liang, if you please.
Does it nullify the acid or is the acid more effective?
Well, perhaps a handshake would be difficult. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I am no.
Ask him.
What? Freezing an
Ask
acid?
Blazeheart.
Freezing an acid
there's a specific
causes it to
reaction.
stop, but it stays on the skin because it freezes.
Again, it depends on which acid
Ah.
it is.
Yeah, it's completely dependent on the acid, how strong it is.
Acids, many different
And to your sides.
and effects. Then they are frozen.
Though usually magical based acids, you can
This
nullify a lot quicker.
will be a fight for all to remember, I am sure. But there can be only one victor today. Who will it be between these two contestants? Let us find out in 3, 2, 1, action! Liang and Riese come together fast in the middle, both wielding, well, it is hard to say exactly if Riese wields a sword, much less becomes one. Using a shield expertly as well, Liang gets a kickoff.
I mean, she theoretically could just turn into a big spike and impale if she really
Riese comes in for a couple of pokes and is also shooting off what looks to be little waves of water. Liang blocks and bashes. Riese gets the shield up though, poking and poking.
Oh, hi.
Liang has a very distinct height advantage in this case. He should be able to make use of that long stretch of his.
Thank you for the
But
follow.
Riese does have, it looks like, some range capabilities. A kick to the middle of Riese does send her spiraling backwards.
It's a good thing she's soft.
Ooh, out comes those giant icicles. Last time we saw this, it immediately knocked out the opponent. But in this case, Riese has been able to stand firm. Another set of icicles comes out, but Riese is actually using this to her advantage to block Liang in and get some shots off.
Well, I just meant that she could move
Poking
around.
at Liang's side, he must back away and jumps to avoid further damage from the pokes of Riese. Another big wall of ice comes just as Riese tries to get in,
But the other ones are more dull, so it's...
rebuffing her attack.
She especially doesn't really like bludgeoning stuff.
What does Liang have planned from here? Riese comes around the side, smacks away, and it looks like Liang has changed weapons to an even longer reach. But Riese is not giving an inch a smack against the shield. That looked like it did some damage there. How much more of those giant smacks can Riese take? Spinning the axe around expertly. Oh, but does get caught by that wave of water.
This is the first time since second week.
More range shots coming out as blades of water come furious from Riese.
How long she lasts being cold.
Oh, it looks like Liang is charging some kind of attack. Oh, a burst of ice comes out.
Showing your cards at last.
Riese is sent reeling from that one, panting heavily.
Interesting.
I've experienced that cold. It is
Liang comes forward with a giant slash which catches Riese unaware. Perhaps just managing to put that shield up at the last second.
Settle arguments?
These two combatants are not giving a single inch to either. Liang is charging something once more, and giant spikes come out once more. Oh, that is catastrophic damage there to Rise, who is looking a little chilled at the moment.
He does have that other ability.
Can they recover from that attack? Or has that given Liang the upper hand? What's this? A color change has come forward. Turning green. Sparkling a little bit. Rushing forward and smacking away at Liang once again with blades. And that has really sent Liang on the defensive. This sudden, perhaps elemental change looking like perhaps some sort of earthly affinity. More slicing coming out from Rise. Liang has put away his weapons as he's gone full defensive with his gauntlets and has to back away.
Did she absorb
Another shift in color, and Rise is now on the offensive, pokes forward with the swords. Liang manages to get his gauntlets up, but he is sent back. It just looks like perhaps it has become a little bit venomous in there, in fact.
True, and he can cover his wounds and seal them with his dark ice.
Acidic, if you will. How much more can Liang stand as the ice is starting to form once again? Oh, a couple of smacks coming from those blades against Liang, and he is... Oh, this seems to be steaming of something.
He's slowing down.
Wait,
I'm
should
concerned
we?
about something he's told me before, though.
Augustus on the medical.
Yes, lost
right?
some of his energy there. Liang is looking worse for wear. This larger than life.
His hands. If the ice disappears.
5 minutes.
Fall off.
5 minutes remain. It looks like Rise is on the upper hand here.
Oh, good.
Liang has adopted a little bit of strategy using ranged projectiles now. But Rise is coming forward, smashing with shields.
Interesting use of.
I'm glad that he no longer throws the ice.
And these two are engaging
Good. It seems
He's gotten much better.
mouse now.
She seems to
Can still slide around.
Both breathing heavily, but Rise has been on the offensive for a while. Liang is barely managing to hold on, steaming more and more as those shockwaves coming in from Rise is definitely having an effect.
It's difficult.
Oh.
Out comes the sword once more, and Rise does have to come away from that one.
Seems to be his one flaw. You get it hard enough.
Maybe on the offensive, but they cannot afford to play this dumb. Now it has turned on. Ah, there is the dripping. The acidicness coming in from Rise, melting more and more of Liang. And that stab, oh no! What can Liang do against this? He is whipping between his different weapons as much as possible, but this is not doing him any good. He manages to rebuff his attack once again.
Having to force.
But for how long? And he has dropped down to a knee.
That long.
Does he yield?
I think he's been pushing his monitor.
Oh, not quite yet. There's still fight in him. But a smack coming in over the top. Oh, kicking at the heels of Rise does knock her down.
Drop the form.
Trying to gain some
Mana.
time.
Liang trying to fight this out to the very end. Can he find the opening he seeks in this battle?
He seems to be using a lot of mana.
With 3 minutes remaining, another slash coming at the legs of Liang. He is down on his knees once more. Is this over? Does Liang yield? Coming in for smash over the top. And I think that may have done it. He is down. 5,
Yeah, that's
4, 3,
Get
2,
medical in there.
1, and it's over.
Can keep his arms together, because.
Luckily, they've got the base solution to
Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing first bout between these two fierce competitors.
It's not like Ashley can carry him off the field or anything.
Best I can.
Give them a round of applause, everybody. Liang seems to be doing all right.
You were so worried for Resai.
They gotta get that acid off.
Well, if her acid didn't overpower it, that would have been a very different fight. But it did, so she did really good.
I'm worried about what would happen.
It depends on the acid. Some are stronger, some are not.
Thought you're going to get a
Apparently,
Resei sickle?
Very strong.
Well, it seems like her acid was strong enough to melt through that man's ice. So I assume it's pretty damn powerful.
Just when she was starting to lock up.
I'd always assumed that the ice would always freeze everything.
What an amazing first round!
Just because
their ice is like kind of crazy.
It looked like Liang may have had the upper hand for a moment or two.
It depends.
Shooting off his ice spikes one after another.
Ambient temperature low enough to actually.
But once Risei grabbed the advantage, he did not let go.
Hi.
Hello.
Her freeze point was way too high.
Also,
Our next two combatants
especially things that are thrown at high velocity.
will be from the GMA side.
It's why
They will be getting their equipment checked, and we will be back with the second round in just a few moments.
Didn't freeze it to rest.
And who will that be in the fight?
Oh. Okay.
Same with Biles' acid
They didn't
as well.
say?
He's being seen to.
No.
Just goes to show I'm not an ice user.
I was just thankful I at least had ice in my throat when I.
Very good. I misunderstood then. Cadets Cortez and Cadets Lux, will you please enter one on each side?
Lux next.
Really?
Wait, so
What?
2-day
Best of luck.
tournament versus.
You're fighting against.
What?
I believe they're
is it a
doing
2-day?
all of the
Something brought to
ones
The rivals are fighting.
Did he get in his system for the cuts?
Oh boy.
I think the charcoal's on the other side. Closer to the seats. Yeah,
Yeah, they got it.
the cabinet back there. Sorry, I forgot
Whatever
that
you
about.
feel that to be.
Okay.
Correct.
Seems okay for the most part.
Very good.
His arms now. There's some cracks over here. How about on that side? I'm gonna see.
I do apologize for interrupting. Are one of you available to check Cadet Lux on the other side?
He knew exactly what he was doing.
I can do that. I'll
He knew exactly what
I'll
he
get
was
you
doing. The prefect needs to be there.
I do some of the
If you wanna
stuff
come,
I
you can
usually
come.
do
That stays
to
there.
try to fill in the
If
cracks,
you would
I suppose.
stay with her,
So
I can
if it's
check
painful,
him.
I'm sorry. Hopefully your natural healing will work off of this.
Can somebody do me a roll for that?
Yeah, I got you.
Have you been checked yet?
No, not yet.
You
Got
know,
19.
proceeding. Ooh, okay, that's good.
Well, I mean, there's the thing on your hand that rolls.
Cool. Oh yeah, you're right.
If we have someone available to check Cadet Cortez on this side, please do so. I believe it needs a prefect.
I happen to not be a prefect. But how are you feeling?
Great fight, Ethan.
Do you feel capable and ready? Any illnesses we should be aware of? Any weaknesses going on?
Just my chest beating really fast.
I don't think my hand does a whole
It's probably
lot
adrenaline.
with regrowing ice.
Okay.
Since we're a bit short-handed.
It is Lux after all.
Your blade? Nope, behind you. Headmistress wants to speak to you.
Never mind.
But I'll try to pull some of the bandages and put them on.
As you are.
You'll be using this blade?
Correct.
I'm just checking over real quick.
Brutal. Anything else you wish to declare?
We both fought well.
No. All things remain the same. No extras. Only thing oiled on the blades is to keep it from melting at high temperatures.
If you do, actually, you should take a shower sometime. Okay?
Gotcha.
And then reapply the bandages.
All right.
Or have one of us redo it. So if Morgan's around, ask her. Okay.
Headmistress?
Keep clean.
Both sides are clear to fight.
Don't wanna.
Ready then.
If you start to feel strange at all, then contact one of us. I don't believe
If
it's
necessary, cadets. We need to pull cadets, or rather, actually. Apologies. But your prefects here. Both of you then. If you require Cadet Vivina, pull her. You have my permission.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for round 2. The first fight gave us quite a show. Let us see if these next 2 competitors can bring the same passion to their duel.
Just between us.
Representing
Let's
GMA,
go.
it is the enigmatic Emmanuel Cortez! And their opponent, give it up for the luminous Lux! Come on, together in the middle.
Well, it's about time,
quick
right?
handshake or a fist bump, if you will.
You know, of all the times that we've fought each other, all the times we've trained, I was jealous. It's not that I didn't like you, Lux, it's that you could smile in spite of everything.
Well, back to your sides, gentlemen.
A smile better suits a hero. Let's make it a good one.
Win or lose, buddy. Win or lose.
The Clash of Titans is ready to go. Who will come out on top for a chance to represent their school? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, go! It is one thing, fight a foe you do not know too much about. But what do you do?
Come on, Lux.
When it is someone who you have trained against, a competitor you have fought many times, but also a competitor you have bonded with.
Come on,
the
Lux.
people who you know the most, and the people who know you the most. Lux circles Cortez, avoiding those shots, and he comes in, knowing that he must nimbly avoid those little bursts of Cortez's shot. That one seemed to catch him. He did not count the delayed explosions on those shots. One of those definitely caught Lux on the legs. Lux a few stacks. Stunning Cortez potentially, backs off. As Cortez takes a moment to reconnect himself. Align his chakra, if you will. Looks like he is good to go once more. Shots coming in, trying to zone Lux out from coming in close. Lux with powerful punches, nimbly avoiding the shot and an uppercut to Cortez. Cortez looks like he slashed back as well, but is that armor of Lux's enough to keep it from doing too much? We have seen Lux battle foe and foe again. Comes in once again low to Lux. Cortez seems to have a little bit of trouble concentrating against the speed of Lux. And looks like, oh, there's that beam. Oh, but Cortez was ready for that one and sidesteps it nimbly. Returns shots at the same time, taking advantage of Lux's immobility while he uses that maneuver. The shots coming in fast and furious now. Lux having to jump nimbly to avoid slashing coming in from Cortez. That punch has definitely caught him in the chest. Lux comes in once more for a 1-2 punch. Cortez manages to parry a little bit, but every one of those is definitely wearing Cortez's defenses down. Smack to the middle, a parry by Cortez. How much longer can Cortez keep this? Shots coming out once more, laying down at the feet of Lux. Lux numbly avoids. The explosions comes in for a punch again. Cortez was ready that time. Oh, trying to grab at that weapon. It is on fire. That cannot be that great, but those punches really wearing Cortez down. Cortez has to find a way to penetrate the armor of Lux here. Ooh, those bursts are definitely connecting a little bit, but not enough to waylay Lux from the path of attack. And he has gone full fiery now, rushing forward. Perhaps taking the aggressive stance is exactly what Cortez needs. Don't let Lux jump around, close the gap by yourself, get your slashes in.
Nope.
And another beam coming in, and it looks like Cortez has slid to the side once again. He is throwing this trick. And a smash to the middle. Definitely felt that one, but he comes right back with an uppercut. Oh, and a knee to the middle. Shots coming in. Lux definitely felt. Lux, he's definitely feeling the pain now. Is this what Cortez needed to turn the fight? Cortez weighing his options once more. How much longer can he keep this fiery aura up? How much more mana does he left to spare? Conversely, can Lux keep his armor up as well with 5 minutes remaining, halfway through the battle? Who will come out? Looks like Cortez has abandoned his firearm and is gone full weapon now, parrying Lux's strikes aside.
Come on, Lux.
Can Lux keep staying in this fiery aura as he tries to slam Cortez over his shoulder, but the slash of Cortez keeps that from happening. Full fire. Lux looks like he knows he has to adjust what he's about to do. What is this? A sword of his own coming in. Oh, sword of light. Oh, that is crackling, just brimming with intense energy as the slash is coming on in. The aura of Cortez has dissipated. He is doing all all he can to maintain the mana flow into his own weaponry as they come together. The sword of light connecting with Cortez's side. And that one cut him very hard on the arm. Can Cortez get a returning blow? Or will Lux use this advantage? Oh, coming in with the shots once more! Pulling the firearm out of nowhere, Lux has to dash back to avoid the explosions. Nice little tricksy play by Cortez. I named him cunning before, and he shows you why once more. The flame on his sword flickers, but he keeps it alight. Perhaps one last mad dash. Buck steels himself. Sets his feet. What will he do? Oh, the beam! Coming out once more! Oh! Oh, and it looks like Cortez is cutting that beam down the middle, splitting it open! But that has left him defenseless and on his knees. Does he yield? Is this the end? The two, with no mana coming together, with pure fisticuffs now connecting once and again. Mana load, just a straight barbell and an uppercut. Connecting with the jaw of Cortez, neither of these wanting to give it up. As Cortez has picked up. Another smack coming, another uppercut. Cortez tried to return the favor, but Lux is having the advantages as punch after punch after punch. A haymaker after haymaker. How is Cortez still on his feet? With 2 minutes left. Ooh, connected with the jaw of Lux himself, and these two competitors are just wailing on each other. Breath low. Neither able to stand on their feet for much longer. The shirt of Lux has been lifted off. A smack coming to Cortez, who can barely stand. Can he come forward, or will this be the end? One last final shot, perhaps, but no! Not enough left in the tank! Edging forward. A smack to the midsection, but Lux intercepts and delivers a blow. The two locking hands. Who will win this tug of war? A headbutt on Cortez, and again. And I think that may have stunned Cortez. He is down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over.
Good show, you two.
Had me worried for a minute.
Holy shit. Alright, how you holding up?
Right here, or do we want to move him back?
Go ahead,
I think it'd be better if we moved him off the field, but he took a lot of bludgeoning damage, so I think it's probably better if we do it here.
You get him, we'll get him. You want to get his arms, I'll get his legs.
Let's go. This way. Closest is over here.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Can you breathe?
He's breathing.
Well,
come.
Let's get going. Want to go to the other player, though?
Just get him off the field.
Yeah, it happens. Sorry.
Bruised. Bloodied.
Burns.
Fighting
Gashes.
till the very last inch of your strength. What a remarkable bout. The will to continue.
I mean, you just stay away from
Once
it.
you are to the point of
Bruises
exhaustion.
and cuts by the looks of it.
Truly a spectacle to behold.
Probably knowing them, they bludgeoned him a lot, to be
You
fair,
coherent?
so maybe we should check for that.
Yeah, we'll need to check for
Cadet
broken
Mason.
bones. Any internal
And
bleeding.
Cadet Ryder,
have that nearby?
please report
Sure.
for your
I'm just gonna
upcoming
do this
fight.
real quick, because I'm almost assuming this would probably help him wonders.
Deep gashes, some of them will really need stitching. There's burns, lots of burns as well.
Alright.
I'm gonna start stitching on this side. And I will
Probably gonna
apply
need to
some of the
get one
cold.
of these,
I don't want to do it too much though. Because that would be very bad.
Yes, hi, Gavin.
There you go. This one's bleeding a lot, so I'm
You're
gonna
right,
put a light
Cortez, you'll be
ice
okay.
cover on that so it stops till you get to that.
Yeah, I'll handle it right now.
Thank you.
Very Brian? It's probably Abba.
No, I'm pretty sure it's your bird.
This might burn. Sorry if it does.
My bird is hurting you?
No, it's just... It's a bright ass bird.
It's bright light.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. It was just a little close to my face.
Yeah, okay. I can put it down here, I suppose. That won't hurt anyone.
Once we're done with this side, let's flip him. Because I want to see if there's an exit wound.
Well, there's an example. Make sure you're careful with each other.
Okay, that's good.
Cortez, you awake?
Clean that. That can be wrapped.
Can you do me a favor? Can you take small sips of this very slowly?
There's a difference between holding back and being careful.
Just small little steps, they're doing all that you can.
I'm sure you know. I'm just
You didn't happen to have any hydration potions, would you? I'm burning. That's...
These are all handled. I'll sprint.
Yeah,
Actually, Dita, could you sprint to the other side and go grab the hydration potion off the table?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna pick him up, alright? I want you to check. Alright, buddy. Big hug.
We'll get you
3,
the hydration potion.
2, 1. Check his back.
Thank you, sir.
Is there an exit wound?
While we wait for the two combatants to be examined,
I don't see anything.
this portion of the tournament has been brought to you by Bobby's Boo Boos.
No.
Do you have the ouchies? Do you have a coffee?
Back down.
Please stop by Bobby's Boo Boos for all your medicinal needs. Bobby's Boo Boos on the corner of Street and Other Street.
That's fine. Actually, save your strength.
You
You'll
awake?
need it.
Seems my opponent's not showing up, so I think I get a free pass. If you want assistance with something.
You mind cooling his head down? Want to make certain his brain isn't fried.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Did hold that for a hot minute, didn't he?
Very funny.
Try not to do it too rapidly.
They're still handling the medical on the
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna open his mouth.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna. I know.
Oh, it's a
Stick
very
my
least
finger in
wiggling
there
way less
and
than most.
Put an ice cube in there. I'm gonna make his nerves
Should I
react to it.
report the
3, 2,
findings
1.
to the professors for
Crunch it.
Mason? Or,
No, a prefect has to do it, which would mean one of us.
I've done-
If you feel keen
The
to
headmistress
move,
got me
you
to
can
do the
take
checks
your
already.
Mana potion at your
But I need to, of course, report it to whoever's in charge. So it'll probably
leave it
be
right here
you
next
being
to
a
you.
prefect,
The
I
nerves
believe.
in the teeth when you bite on ice. It's,
Go ahead.
Reacts.
Unfortunately, GMA's only 2 prefects are on the ground right now.
You okay? You feel any pain anywhere? Well, that's obvious. Speaking of pain, let's get some of that medicine.
Deborah, what were your findings?
Well, with the other competitor there, it's probably not prudent to tell you in earshot.
I'll go grab the second potion.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
as I
gonna give
stand
you a
on my
small
tether to
shot.
the world and give myself whiplash.
Careful. I'm gonna give you a shot, okay? It's gonna be in your side. This is just for pain.
Max has a heavy head.
It will simmer it down, but I don't think it'll completely get rid of it.
Ah, like you
Alright?
don't have one yourself. Come on.
2.
Help me make certain he
Like
doesn't have
one.
any broken ribs or anything while I finish this up.
I've been feeling through it, and it
4,
doesn't feel so
3.
great.
I mean, I can't really
I
feel,
think
but
you'll
it
be okay with it
didn't
around.
hurt
Well,
much.
Makes you
you
think
could
you
be
could
going
go up
for
against him, like,
shock or adrenaline or any number of things
fist
that makes you
to
not feel the
fist.
pain.
We're gonna
If
sit
it's
you up
just
a little bit so you
tenderness
can
and
drink,
there's no
okay?
massive inflammation, it's probably not broken then.
So you don't drown.
He wouldn't be able to move this arm if
You
things
can
are broken
set him
down
up on
here.
me.
Because Lux could still fight.
True.
Okay, go ahead.
That means I could still fight.
Yes.
Like a little baby.
You don't have his stamina.
No.
Wow. This is the best medical care Lux is ever gonna get.
I wish I wasn't in position right now.
So
I wish I
sorry.
wasn't looking at it like that.
Did you know
Well,
exactly
Augustus,
what
you want to be
bottle head
mommy?
means?
Alright.
Quite literally getting bottle head.
I wanna quit.
I think that's just about everything.
Just to let you know, which probably already obvious, but a lot of these are gonna be scars.
Right, I'll go wait off to the side for when you're ready for
Yeah,
it.
come on.
I'm just.
Would you like help over to some stands?
Nope. I'm just gonna lay here a little bit
Do you
longer.
feel any pain in your legs? I'm just making sure.
Move stuff out of your arm. Do you want to keep the hydration potion? Or...
I got it.
Yeah, keep him comfortable, please.
Be done,
Good
done.
fight, you two. That'd be me too. If I run on mana, I'd just punch the motherfucker. Good jest. Oh,
That's Cortez.
shit.
He's conscious.
Yeah. I gave him a small shot for pain on the side. Just a small dose.
Tell me if you want more.
The rest of it's practical first aid. Or whatever. Hand to me.
Oh, you knocked my lights
Use help.
loose there, Lux. Jeez.
Tell me if you need to help getting up.
Alright, I guess I should get back over to my side. Can you guys look after Beck?
Oh, yes.
Stay awake.
Mhm.
Do my best.
I'll keep you guys.
Oh, hi.
in the
Let's see if we can finish this off before you.
Okay, and did you bring any potions or other items with you?
If you need to carry either one of them, let me know and I will.
Thank you.
Tell me if you want another drink of the potion.
I'll be fine. I have
Yeah,
a
we'll
very
steady
soft
the rest
place
here.
to lie.
Yeah, Deborah, let me know if you guys need them to be moved, either to a bed or to a chair, and I'll pick them up.
It's at your discretion since this is your tent. Since my opponent's not showing up, I'm back on medical duty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next round is set to go. We hope you have been
Again, I'll leave it to your
enjoying
discretion with these.
yourself.
Yeah.
And as so, it is time for round number 3.
I've had bar fights like this.
Ascension Academy.
Yeah, you fight like one. Like you've been in one.
This clash will be one for the ages.
Just like Lux and I usually get into.
Please.
It's fine.
Make your warmest welcomes. For it is the Rowdy Red King
Okay, now that's just no.
I don't know what vehicle is starting right now.
Might need a bed too.
Yeah.
Opponent.
We'll leave him there for now.
It is once again the hero of the people. It is the marvelous Mr. Mason
Man on breath.
Wonder if that
Come
the
on
announcer guy
to the
ever gets
middle
like a
with the
sore
both of
throat
you.
day.
He probably has a spell for that.
Good question.
Oh, hi.
Don't bards
great.
have that? Anyway, I'm gonna go.
A quick
search this.
Someone should
handshake or fist bump, if
You
you
think
will.
he's a bard?
I'll do it.
Bards have spells.
I'd watch that. Yeah, bards have spells, but I don't know. Oh,
Hello, thank you for the follows. We're doing ceiling
This
RP right
fight
now.
is sure to be
ready to get up?
absolutely electric.
Electricity.
I mean, I could definitely stay here and that wouldn't matter.
Easy enough to handle.
Invigorated.
You want to lay back down?
did you not? But did you want to see the fight or not?
How badly he gets.
It's Mason.
These two have now enter the rectangle.
I will.
I
Slowly.
forgot what I called it.
We'll need to watch for that.
The rectangle of I forgot what I called it. Wow.
We can probably get you to have a custom movie to a chair.
You scared me. You know that?
How? So.
There's blood all over your uniform.
Do you mind moving?
Quite literally coming out.
Yeah.
You good?
We're
gonna. I think we should move him to a chair.
Take me. Don't take you.
I don't think so. He has to be raised.
Don't fucking. Don't. Alright, princess, come with me. Come here. You're being princess scary. Get in my arm.
Now my legs back again. I can feel them.
Moving faster than the eye can even see.
Why did you
His ass is grass.
Look over. Look over.
Sorry.
Being princess
The first strike as these two are just clashing with one another.
Just like the bar fight.
Oh dear Lord, I have not seen a fight like this in at least 15 years. Mason backs off, comes in once more. Ryder
Well,
dashes back.
you know, I might be able to muster the strength. The small kiss.
You did not have to go so long with the
my
fire ring.
wounds.
Okay?
Oh, my wounds. Oh no, they're hurting.
You didn't get.
Must be
you didn't get any-
alleviated. Oh.
This is only they know are there.
You're an idiot.
You can tell that these two have trained together.
Hiya. Come on, let's sit you up.
Time again, reading each other's moves like they wear their own. Both striking out at Ryder, having to sidestep once and again, nimbly doing so, managing to avoid, but Mason does not relent and comes in for
You wanna go sit in the stands?
collide once more. Just
No, my body's warm. It kind of does it on its own.
blows once again.
It's just really
Parrying
hot.
and slashing, looking for that slight opening, the slightest of
Do you want her to
leads they
pull you
can
down?
on one another.
Like Davro?
Oh, and a stab coming forward by Ryder.
Now I'm getting there.
Mason must back off.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely stay under here then. Mm-hmm.
What will these two combatants do? And it looks like Ryder is transforming. He is the Red King after all.
Want to shuffle? No, 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 don't stand. No. I was going to ask if you want to shuffle over here so you can have a better view, because you're not fit for standing yet.
There is no planning.
Alright.
There is only doing. It was not until today that these two knew they were to face each other. What can Mason do against this form of Ryder? Shooting out.
Oh, well, they
bolts
moved.
once
Right.
again. Ryder sidesteps. He knows this pattern of attack all too well. And he comes forward, slashing with his sword. Nathan backing off. He knows he cannot get in close. Ryder into the air.
Oh.
Trying to land down, but Mason is up to the task. And gets far out of the way of that slamming attack of Ryder. Ryder to the air once more. Mason, looking for the landing
You didn't hear
spot
anything.
and shooting his bolts immediately. Ryder must pull and slap them away with that weapon of his, doing expertly once again, closing the gap. Mason backs up. Still trying to zone Ryder away, looking to connect. Wearing Ryder's stamina down little by little. You can tell he knows the danger. If Ryder gets in close, a slash there by Ryder. Mason steps
Tell me if
out
you
of
need
the
anything
way.
else, okay?
Another slam attack from the top. Mason barely gets out of the way of that one as the earth shakes. Mason comes forward. Giant punches, just obliterating.
Oh dear.
Well, would be obliterating anyone else, but these two are colliding fists now. Swords, fists, it doesn't matter. They know the movements. They have the speed to match with each other. This can come down to just a single blow. Oh, and there goes one. Mason is pushed back. Oh, and a stomp there by Ryder, but he connects. He gets connected with a punch. And that sends Ryder into the wall with 5 minutes left.
That's quite the
Both
uppercut.
sides have connected.
Mm.
Both sides have done some damage. Who can dig deep? Which one of these fierce fighters can keep it up?
Knock him back to human.
Ryder reverts. Once again, Mason looks to be charging some sort of attack. Holding and charging.
Have you ever seen Mason
hands.
actually
If he
use
connects
his
with this
sword?
one, it could be absolutely devastating coming in, trying to poke at Ryder.
No.
Ryder, for his part, is dodging out of the way. He cannot take this attack. Oh, and a beam coming in, and it looks like it strikes Ryder, but he
Do you think he
manages
uses
to
it just
tear it
for
away with his
fantastic
sword.
electricity?
But that had to absolutely rip the stamina from him, and Ryder gets blown to the head. Punches coming in one after another. Ryder
He's just hitting him in the head.
furiously tries to block it away.
Well, to be honest, you know,
I mean,
Fire off
you,
a kick to
you
the
think he's also
midsection,
actually going to get the
and
concussion out of that?
Morris is not
no, but it
relenting
is
at all.
smarter.
On
If
the upper
cutting
hand,
Ryder
can
doesn't stop
only
him
look
because he heals, then
to
beat him in the
defend,
head
but a
until
slash
he's
coming
concussed.
in.
Until he gets...
He recovers some. Smacks coming in by Mason. Once again connecting. How long can Ryder defend against this? Another charging up here by Mason. Ryder, for his part, knows he cannot let this happen. Trying to grab onto Mason. Looks like it does so, smacking away with fire bolts right into his midsection. Mason is still charging, and an uppercut sending Mason down to his knees. Can he recover from this?
He's still
Is he
controlling the spell.
down? Is he out? Mason
Unless it's a
still on his
trap?
knees. Can he get up? 5, 4,
No.
3. Oh, and he's back on his feet. A smack to the face. Ryder thought he had finished it off, but Mason with one last burst into reserves. A giant smack to the face of Ryder, and Ryder is down.
Gather yourself.
I repeat, Ryder is down. Can he get back up? 5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Finished him off.
It's over.
Well, you finished him off. Wow, we're just out to hurt each other tonight, huh? That was bad. Ryder had already passed out.
No,
No,
but I'll take
he's
it.
going to. It's gonna. Okay, let me go. Let me take him for a moment.
Alright.
Okay, you ready?
All yours. Very good job, kid. Very
Hold on, do not
impressive.
touch him.
No, it was a good thing we left the medical tent.
Just gentle, gentle. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you that that will conclude today's activities, as Cadet Lucas is unable to show due to medical reasons and as thus has forfeited his match, sending Cadet Davro to the finals.
Yeah, they've,
Wow.
No, to the semifinals. My apologies.
Well, in that case, let's double
How
check
do you feel
up on
about
you.
that?
Yeah.
How did you
I
feel
mean, I
about
would
that?
have
That he
preferred-
couldn't make it.
Watch out, please. I don't want to.
I mean, I would have liked to have had the fight, sure, don't get me wrong.
And
but-
with that, an
Lucas is ill,
absolutely
Lucas is ill.
thrilling day of comebacks, of reaching down to what makes each one of us,
Shaken, not started.
we will have the semifinals following
Yes, I'm happy.
day.
Don't bap him in the head.
It was a pole.
Oh, Dita, I have a bruise there. Thank you very much.
He received a massive headbutt.
You've seen how big Lux's head
It was
is.
literally a little.
Thought balance.
It was literally a. tick.
Fine, I'll let you have that one. Where's Lux anyways? He still needs to.
But that uppercut was quite
No,
something.
Speaking with
Mason
Professor Cass,
literally knocked the infernal out of him.
Yeah, no, I saw
Yes.
that. That's pretty impressive.
We're gonna give you a bit of
Are you ready to get up?
With a little help, yes. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you. Oh.
Up.
You're all dismissed. Please tend to your wounds.
I'm good. Oh, I ain't getting near that. Can you see?
Yeah, so back to normal, I guess, with the feeling of, nothing beneath my feet. Wait, what you want, this or that? Want to go over there?
Yeah, go sit down for a second.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, any part of your body that feels especially
upper body this time.
I know, but it's always
We
true. We never have to
he
requisition
actually has a
pants.
roll of them. Literally on a stick, just a roll
What
of shirts.
about-
So he just pulls one off,
Boxes
snaps
ready.
it off.
We have boxes ready for him just of shirts alone. Stop giving him faulty shirts. That's all it is, you know?
Yeah. I was
Faulty
talking
shirts?
to Professor
Okay.
Carver, and he said his jacket was built to last. My shirts are very clearly not.
Yeah, we're gonna start making shirts that withstand everything.
That's a
Clearly,
good idea.
something goes to a budget, right? We're also gonna put a whole bunch of weight in it, so you could take off your training weights at some point.
Yeah. I should have.
Yeah.
We should have brought weights from school home.
Yeah,
How
you
you both
should have.
feeling, cadets?
I'm tired, but
A headache that will probably go away after a bit.
getting there. Yeah, how
You
are
both fought well.
Any harder and my
Forward
chest
seeing
would be
your
caved in.
I'll leave you to your cadets.
Then again,
He'll be fine. This
Lila
is
did
not the
manage to
first
hit me
time.
in the chest also, so I'm getting more durable every time I almost die.
Maybe you should learn to guard your
hit them
chest
on that.
area
Make it an
better.
effort that you don't have to all die in order to get more durable.
I was guarding my chest, except he, punched my weapon so hard that it knocked my hand away.
You should start wearing armor.
And that would weigh me down.
And now,
Mm.
he's gonna say something
He
about
gets it.
mobility.
Well, Hunter, if I make too much noise, I can't really catch something off guard.
Only make it light.
Yeah, padded armor.
Oh, that's what my coat is. It's padded leather.
Light armor.
Now, if only
Does
they
he
would
get a
put that in the
padded leather coat?
uniform.
I don't.
What? I meant my
Oh,
other.
that's why.
Make
Never
your own
mind.
armor.
Yeah. Now, if only they would do the same for our uniforms.
I mean, there's no reason why you can't wear something underneath the uniform.
Yeah. Next time
Like
I'll
I
wear a metal plate so Dwayne Lux breaks his finger.
No.
Are you sure
I
that
think
would
it's gonna
stop?
take a lot more than that.
That might like cave your arm before it caves my hand.
Then I'll put little rivets on it so it's sharpened. You know, so it's like little.
Hey.
Now you're just doing it maliciously.
Oh, what? Yeah, no, you're right.
Hmm.
Oh, that's gone.
It's like, make sure that doesn't burn. Yeah. Well, at least you know how to use the sword.
When I was about
Yeah.
to say, when did you learn to do that?
What, do you think he practices
The night you were
hand-to-hand?
meditating? Oh,
Hmm.
I was just the
Yeah.
other day. He was meditating and he couldn't do it, so that's why I asked. Like so quickly, you mastered it?
I've been working
A
on
few days
it
ago.
since then.
It's been a few days
Oh,
now.
wow. Hmm.
Although from the look of that blade, you have no control. It's just all of your energy.
Yeah, power imbalance is definitely strong with it. We'll get there.
Yeah, next training session.
It's almost like the both of you burn yourselves out.
Maybe.
One more so than the
Who
other.
knows?
I'm still burning. Just inside.
I know.
There. Tip tip.
Oh, thank you.
Just make sure you don't burn the candle from both ends.
Yeah, that that
I'll
would
make sure
be
you don't.
I think that would probably kill me.
Say it. Mm.
I think you're already going over in your head what Vesta was saying to you right now.
Yeah, no, she's gone over that a few times about the type of spell that we kind of share now and how dangerous it could be if I overdo it.
Mm-hmm. Many people over on that side were worried about you overheating when you were doing that.
Alternative was taking that beam, so I had to keep the flame shield up.
Mm-hmm. And then you had the guts to put everything
Slash it in
away
half.
and go and punch him in the face.
Put it away, my sword flew out of my hand.
No. No.
Oh my goodness,
You-
a good old
You thought you can go
slugfest.
hand
That
to
was
hand with this build,
That blade did launch.
with this tank?
I thought I could hit him in the face enough times. He
Well,
was
fair.
getting slower. He's so big.
There's not
I
enough
thought
muscles
that
in the
would-
face that you can train.
Cortez. You. Down here.
I'll remember that for
Hitting
next
the
time.
abs. Hitting the core. You don't have to just hit him in the head.
Good hit to the
That's what he
diaphragm knocks the
expects.
wind out of him, and he won't be able to breathe.
He did get a good one on my side.
Especially since this man still does not know how to throw armor on his torso.
We're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Maybe a few more sessions with Professor Berrien.
Aye.
I'm actually going to start sitting with the medics. See if I can't put my other affinity to use.
Yeah? You're going to be healing?
I've always wanted to try to at least see if I'm capable of it, or some other type of way to incorporate what else I'm good at. I've never tried to change the nature of it, but my other gem is light, so... My sister can.
You can
so-
always ask your sister. Yeah.
You're in a great place
I was
to
about
learn.
to say you.
How's everyone over here? Any medical wounds we should be aware of, or are we all treating up just fine?
Well, you know,
Just pride. Wounded prides.
Wounded
existing.
egos, wounded primes, that can be healed.
Not really, no.
Not so much.
Like I
Everyone
said at the beginning, win or lose.
Everything's fine so far.
Good. Fabulous.
As long as I don't give up, fight to the end.
We're gonna give it our all, and we did.
What did you think about the
Alright, well.
slugfest at the end?
But it was sick. I thought Mojo should be
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
Fuck this magic
Well,
bullshit. I want people to start giving them a left right. You know?
well, most duels you wouldn't, you know,
But
run out of weapons.
This is a magic school tournament, not the bar fight.
Yeah, you know,
Sometimes the good old natural is more
I may be
magical
out
than
of
all the
mana.
flashy stuff you see.
But I'm not out of options.
Because the people with the big builds.
yeah, the fire
And
crystal
that
literally shattered.
And then you have the tiny little person. Waif here.
Is
Did I break
why
it? I'm sorry.
people look up
No.
to you too.
I put so many rounds
Did
that
you
it
break it?
shattered. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sorry.
Was that your last one?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh no.
I'm waiting for
Hmm.
supplies from home. I can make do. I would just have to use my own model now.
Which means that you can get tired even faster with every shot.
Yes, unfortunately. No conduit.
Did you need help walking?
That's a good question.
I don't know about you. My legs still work somewhat.
Yeah, but can your legs carry everything else that is in far more pain?
That is
I
yet
would
to be
manage to
determined.
carry him from the tent to here.
All right.
I've got a small helper.
Also, is Mason still out?
I think he's still resting, yes. That was whatever he uses. A lot of it.
Yeah, I wanna
So he's conscious, right?
poke my head by there.
They're taking care of him.
Yeah.
Just remember, don't crowd them.
I'd say go wipe your wounds down.
Yeah, it's on the way.
We'll have a sit down with both Maggie and Ashley and should get those wounds closed up all the way.
Right now, they're sealed up a bit with ice. They'll be fine.
I heard them talking while you were still out. You almost ran him right through with the sword. It
No,
was
they
very,
were
very deep.
shallow cuts on the sides.
And what did they say about
poke?
And why were they asking
Yes,
about
hello.
exit wounds?
Because
Well,
they
at least
still
no broken
know how my
bones.
gun works. Oh, I know. Oh, jeez.
Good job.
Hmm.
I'm really proud of you. I know you've been working on that stuff. Congratulations.
A hunter can't be only their weapons, especially with magic.
Just
You
take the
have to
compliment, you
be-
big dummy.
Yes, I have been working hard. But I still have a lot to learn.
I'll take it.
Great. I'll leave you in Dita's helpful hands.
We still have to have a spar with a lot less blood.
Not today.
Preferably, yes. But yes, not today.
Training
At some point,
weapons.
though.
No magic. We'll see what happens.
We will see. Magic isn't my forte, after all.
She used to be so sloppy with her weaponry. And then she grew and left and grew some more.
That's what people do. You grow.
That was
We
one of the
move
only
on
other
from where we were?
reasons that I came to GMA. I knew that eventually I would cross paths with the school that she attended.
Why did you pick GMA and not just go to Ascension?
Because I
Go
didn't
straight
qualify
to-
at the time.
Did you not know that she was there? I see.
My magic wasn't strong enough, and my abilities weren't diverse enough. Now I understand why during the placements. Just look at this school.
I mean, yeah, those two prime examples. Oh, so Professor Cassidy is also a fire mage.
Interesting.
Maybe he has some interesting comments about your performance.
Possibly.
You okay?
Hmm. I want to try to walk.
Oh.
Right, my sword's on the medical table. I'll get it
Well.
after.
Well, you haven't keeled over yet, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You can go get you an ice sack if you want.
No, I'll just melt it. I'm sorry I made you worry.
Yeah. For the uniforms. White. Shows really well across the from across the arena.
To be fair, I think that was mostly from my mouth. It caught me really good in my nose, and I was just kind of bleeding from my nose.
I saw red here, here, here.
Okay, that was
The
me.
magic did away, but still.
Yes, okay, I did get hit in the head.
Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness. Mason is still down.
Jeez.
Can you walk?
Mm-hmm.
There we go, look at that, he's got his faculties back.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he do.
Grab my sword off the counter there.
No, he did sort of mention his mother earlier, though.
There's a bacon cheeseburger.
We now know that Morgan is Lux's mummy, though.
Wait,
What the? What? What?
Don't worry about that.
What on earth did we just walk in on?
Here, I thought he was heading
Damn.
down.
Okay, not to diminish your blade or anything, but can you cut this in half?
Fuck a wheelchair. His legs looked alright.
No, you have
I can
Davril
do it.
and I'm
Yeah,
tired.
he's a fuck a
Sorry.
wheelchair.
Davril, little.
Should we do 24
Make yourself
hours
useful.
sleep
Cut this
watch then?
goddamn apple.
Concussion on both of them, possibly?
Oh, Dita's got it.
Possibly,
Too
at least
late.
for the next few hours.
Never mind, Data's got it.
I'm confident in my capabilities, but
Thanks.
Shut up.
at least for the next couple of hours, make certain
Got
they
it.
don't deteriorate.
Yeah, I
if
got
they start to
it.
deteriorate, we'll try again.
Would agree to
Mhm.
wanting that lesson. Seeing if we have enough
Where's how's Liang doing?
I'm not gonna hold my hand in this entire fucking time.
I'm just fucking with you.
So,
Thank
sorry,
you.
no.
Since he told me that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you.
Sure don't feel I did a lot.
Hey, you did great, Mason.
Hey, the champion's up. Look at him.
You got
Hey,
knocked
well done.
Into the face.
Did not go to waste.
Quite the fight.
Hey, Misty, how is Ryder?
But it ain't over yet.
He's
He
doing
was met with an overwhelming force. And
No, better, right?
Sure, fended it off very well.
Be careful with your head.
I'm guessing it's a tune of wind or something.
I didn't quite see. I didn't quite catch everything from all the
I'm
fights.
telling your mother.
Is Lux still bunking in Ardent Vale?
But, saw most of it.
When did that
Wait,
happen?
was Lux staying in
Lux.
AV?
Lux.
No, I think his temporary partner is out from the morning.
Oh, so he's probably out of no reason. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'll tell you about it.
I'm gonna get a broom and start cleaning up at the very least. So
I guess
go and eat up.
you do need a room for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know.
It's been too long since you were in academy. It's kind of expected.
Yeah. Well,
Did you just?
yeah.
Damn.
It feels like ages since I've been.
I'm just gonna clean up real quick and then.
Liang's over there. Is he icing over still?
Yes, he's.
Who?
I mean, your second next best
princess?
thing.
Yeah, she looks fine.
Probably about 20 for me.
Yeah, the princess is fine. Look at him. No, you.
Hello, Sleeping Beauty.
Liang's a princess.
I bring you a normal heat. Are you getting off cold or no? No, not really. Damn.
If anyone needs
And
heat
just
or
lay
cold, I can
down.
do frost words or heat words, but
No, I need to actually be cold. Wait.
or healing words.
I can start setting things on fire.
If I give you frost word, you will be resistant
near
to the
me.
cold.
No, I need.
Or the other way around. Heat.
Can you heat ward me from my own heat? Because it's internal? Because I'm currently.
No,
Yeah, I think that's
it's
how
like a
that
heat
works.
resistance potion. It just makes you more resistant to heat. It
No.
doesn't make you immune
I
to
think
fire.
that's
or
more
heat.
out of work.
Never mind. Then all that will make me do is pass out when I
So,
get
like
too
for
hot.
example, if we went to do what, I would give him, a heat ward,
Do
so
what?
he would be resistant to the heat. Or if we go to a
Haha,
cold
very
place, I give
funny.
Misty a cold ward.
So
I've heard it a
Bago
few times when I
trips.
was out there.
Yes.
I guess Augusta will have to
It's
do.
one of the light-hearted jokes.
I mean, a lot of things happen there. Feels like a lot of things I don't want to talk about.
You have a boo boo on your leg. I got you.
Wait.
Fuck. We're desperate for advertisements, I guess.
Apparently. Apparently they are desperate for Africa. You can literally turn your arms into swords. Free say.
So did you guys enjoy the Griffins?
I'm not a big fan of heights, so I didn't use them.
I did. Yeah, I
they
didn't
were okay.
get on with them either.
I feel
because I
it
know some
was
people
fun.
came here to witness them.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I proposed a lesson about them.
Makes
That way
sense.
we can keep the.
That word's gonna haunt you forever, Gavin. He's gonna hear it.
Yes, it will now.
Proposed.
But
I'm just fucking. Go ahead.
I heard
that word.
they're meant.
No, not you.
They can
But
only hold them here for
this is
so
Gavin.
long. but
Because
I
everyone
do
else is
think
getting engaged
technically
around
they
to me,
could
starting to feel the pressure.
possibly keep them a little bit longer. So that students who weren't able to see them or interact with them can, and then we can also
find out.
on top get a lesson on them. Kind
The
of
only
learn
other
more about
long-term
them.
relationship is
What
the
did you
relationships,
do?
technically.
What did you?
They're as long
What did
as
you
me and Misty.
So I'm just saying who would be
I just
interested.
fly. Oh, I see.
I mean, I almost throw up when I
How
saw
feel,
him last,
Liang?
so I think I'm...
If I threw up on him, he would be dead because
you
I
like
would
to
throw up
learn about
lava,
them?
and that would have been a really bad idea.
Yeah.
I just took a bath,
I was about to say.
recommended by medical,
They're not
to get
gonna
as
eat
much
me,
of
right?
the acid away.
Okay.
It was really smart to put acid in herself to increase her pH or whatever, so she couldn't be frozen as easily.
I'm down to learn.
The other, yeah, that was really smart.
Yeah.
I totally did not.
Hey, princess.
Because it's harder to freeze salt water, for example.
Yeah, I'd like to learn about them. Okay.
You know what would
I
look
took
really
that
good on
bath.
you? A
What about you,
ponytail.
Rex?
Like a long
Wait, I heard
ponytail.
my name.
on them?
What I do?
Along,
Unless
I
I'm
need to
playing.
look
Yours?
at,
Griffins.
Yeah,
It
kinda.
depends. When you say a lesson, do you mean of just what they are
I
and
need to
do
let
and
my
stuff,
hair
or do we have to
grow.
ride them? Because I'd prefer not
Lessons
Like
to.
it all make it
lessons
time to
about
back
them,
now.
and it gives the
Or
option
pigtails.
for people to ride them if they want.
That's, I mean...
Like yours
Yeah,
are
you
more
know what?
like
might as well, I mean,
riders.
why not?
Yeah, while we have them.
I mean, there's a lot of things I'd like lessons on, but...
Okay, your life.
Like, we never really had a proper lesson on the Moss Men and a bunch of other
You was
stuff.
We wouldn't leave the
when you
corpse out
walked
here.
over.
True.
I know,
Hey,
right?
Corpse, do you want a lesson on griffins?
Yes.
Cool.
Big
Hey,
dog
corpse.
birds.
Big dog birds.
I would like.
What about you, Esme? Would you like
I would
another
like to
video
learn
of
about them,
griffins?
but not ride them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Would you
skip on the
consider
ride.
them big dog birds
we eat
or
them?
big cat birds?
No, but they do love fish.
Aren't they eagle lions? Or
Cat birds.
neither.
Yeah.
What?
You can eat
no.
fish with them.
So then I caught birds. Damn it.
Griffins? Griffins are part eagle, part lion. Are they not?
Yeah, they're horses.
The hell if I know.
Oh, wait, are you talking about chimeras or manticores, or what are you talking about?
No, I'm
Well,
just
that's
like
a zoologist
what
professor you can
griffins are
ask.
similar to. What griffins are similar to. It's they look as if you combine an eagle and a lion. They're
thought it was a
cat
hawk.
birds. Like they
Oh, I mean, you're
were.
just talking about their visualization. I guess
Yes.
so. I would have never
I
compared them
don't
to a
know. I've
lion,
never
let me
thought
think.
about it.
Yeah, I guess so. Some sort of, yeah.
I mean, we can ask.
A lion might be the biggest mix. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the lesson then.
I
Right?
can see a lion. I can also see
Falling asleep?
like dog because it is, but their legs are
Not
more.
really, no. Just closing my eyes.
Huh.
Looks like you were nodding off to me. Oh look, Lux
Would you-
found another shirt.
I'll add GMA to the list too. Would you guys like a lesson on griffins?
Sure. I
So
wouldn't
long as I
mind.
don't like have to ride them.
Never had to hunt one
forget,
before.
Gabby,
You
we
don't
know how
have
much
to
longer
unless you
we're
unless
gonna
you
all
want
be
to.
together.
Maybe you could add them
Unless it
into my
stays on the
hunting
ground.
regimen.
If it
As,
flies, no. If
you
it's
know,
going to fly, no.
They fly. You can carry things with them. You can get over mountain passes. Wouldn't be bad to have one.
I'll put you guys down. I'm gonna ask the others.
I mean, I wouldn't get rid of my dogs, but still.
Wonder how much longer until I should be able to train in there without being awkward. Well, I got all this energy because I'm finally recovered. And
Now that you see it, now that your sleeves aren't so long, can you see it better? You like it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! I'm glad.
I mean, you could try now. Grass is a little singed, but other than that, it should be fine.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it.
No problem.
Hmm.
Have you tried it out with the new with the shield?
Yeah.
Right. I need to
Oh.
fix my
Got at it,
gear.
but
I
feels
could
Nice.
not right now.
yes.
More stable?
Yeah. I don't know, before it...
Because your mana is being channeled into the stone first, as it focused,
Yeah.
instead of it being.
You'll get used to it. These things take time.
Yo.
No problem. Yay.
Who knows? Maybe once he gets used to it and decides to
The best
not use it,
maybe
he'll be
the
stronger.
best visualization I can say is, you know how you have a magnifying glass and you hold it over a certain point, the sunshine goes through and the magnifying glass condenses it into a point? That's what the stones do for our mana. It collects it and then refines it into a steadier stream.
Yeah, the other focus I had, you had to like put it in the entire thing, and it was kind of clunky.
Yeah, those are more storage tanks.
Yeah, those
Kind
are
of like
storage.
putting a barrel of mana, just
Those are
carrying
more
that
like
around.
batteries?
Like what I put into
Mana
my
batteries?
weapon.
Wow.
Whoa, look at these splits.
Liang, you are very flexible.
I am super
You have your
flexible. I'm
foot
MB.
All the way.
Your foot is all the other one.
MB my flexing.
You're doing the splits.
It's over here.
Man,
over
Rise,
up above your
Rise
head.
messed you up, my
No
guy.
question, eh?
Rise
There it is.
really,
Wow.
really did the number on you.
Just some stretching.
Really messed him up.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wait, so are we doing the Griffin lesson today?
Possible.
Okay, one moment.
Oh.
I'm gonna go wash my face though.
He's dying.
Don't die. Don't die.
Okay.
Don't die. You can't do this. No, Liang. Really, I want to kill you
Stop.
instead of other people. I mean,
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
fuck, you're gonna kill me.
Do you have
That one
like
time?
set people that you imagine inside this house that you plan on burning?
There's a lot, but not Liang.
What?
Liang is not one of them. Don't about it.
Let me know when you decide to
Don't
do
worry
that.
about
I'll help.
I'm already helping.
Yeah.
Of course
I-
you would.
Not right now.
What does that
Hun,
mean?
what the hell? He literally just got gashed with a giant sword. Are you? There has to be a limit, Misty. Come on. Oh my
There
god.
is
Are
no
you
limit.
okay?
That's your
Oh
wife.
my goodness.
Did you finish?
I
No.
know.
Hmm.
God.
I thought you were gonna fall forward. Okay,
No,
did you
I'm
finish
not
this?
going to. It just kind of stuck.
I didn't hit you too hard. If I hurt you hard,
Oh, I would know.
probably- you
Yeah.
won't be standing.
No, I
Mhm.
probably would be down and out for the rest of the day. It was a good tap though.
Hey!
It was just soft flesh, that's all.
What is the inner hell message?
I require your cold hat. My hat is funny.
I've been keeping up with current events. You'll tell me about the time.
Is he good?
He's not responding to outside stimuli, so no. Just gonna open one of his eyes.
You know, the diplomat heavy ones, and then
Is it dilated?
the ones who want to fight everything, and then you have the other people who are just kind of doing their job.
Plus.
Merlin.
Oh,
No, it was just Stark flying through the sky from a distance. and it just-
God, okay.
Augusta, do you want to assist
Yeah,
Arbor?
flying through the sky.
I
Though Stark said he was gonna like get me
think
back for
he
something
might
I
have passed
said,
out
so I'm
again.
a little on edge. Who? Who passed out?
I don't know. Arbor needs some minor medical over there.
Oh. There she goes.
Orders are orders.
As he said, not domestic.
I wish there were more ice students.
I'm trying to figure out the word. They're not domestic.
I had to pull all kinds of bullshit
She asked me a weird question.
myself
She asked if I
away here.
slept in my dorm.
Quite a
Mana. Is he? Oh, he's moving.
Oh.
He's really tired, isn't he?
Hey.
Are you mana deficient?
Okay.
Good morning. I blew through a lot
He
of
passed out
mana.
sitting up.
Okay.
Let's just
I can see if
grab
Trixie has
you.
mana stones in her room.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
One on you.
there we go.
Oh,
I'm
Yep,
good.
there you go.
Don't
careful.
I'm good.
Don't
Okay.
pop out.
Drink,
We're good.
drink, drink,
Look.
drink, drink.
potion.
Little sips, little sips, little sips.
Congratulations again, by the way.
Actually, Lex, you might want to put your sword away. Maybe keeping it on you is not the best thing.
It is not fun.
When you're done.
Do not become anti-spicy. It's very weird feeling.
Anti-spicy.
Spicy?
What is anti-spicy?
Cold.
Right.
Fair.
You're not cold right now, you're kind of warm.
I was gonna say something, but it wouldn't be something I would say. But
I have it in 2 flavors. Hard warm, soft warm.
that's inappropriate.
He
Yeah, you're telling me I'm the one that got hit by it. He does have a hard head.
How is head?
A little bruised underneath, but other than that,
I'm sorry.
tender.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Are you?
My fucking hand is destroyed. His hard head.
I can't believe you're hard-headed.
It wasn't all warming. Like cold.
I appreciate it. I'm still internally burning a bit. Maybe later.
You hit me so hard.
I think I'm almost to a point where I'm probably no longer feeling all
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Augusta, are you
very,
okay?
very cold.
Maybe not. Maybe
We
I
need
should
to
be off
give you
duty.
a checkup next.
Yeah, I have a boo-boo. His head hit my hand really hard.
It hit my head really hard. I'm fine.
Sir, I did not punch him in the head. It was like this when I got here. His head was already punched. What? No. No. Put some ice cube in your mouth.
Actually, wait, can I get some ice
See, look,
cubes?
he's fine. No.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
literally I melt. Wait.
Please.
Thank.
They're homemade.
I.
Don't you mean handmade?
Yeah, but I like freaking people out when I say homemade because they'll think it's a part of me.
What the fuck?
I mean, are they not?
You can't say that. Yes and no. Anyway.
That
Hopefully your
is
eyes aren't dilating.
weird for 2 different reasons, but that's
Things
fine.
like that. That's so forward and vulgar.
Is that how it works? I always thought it was like her magic condenses, like freezes the water vapor.
Sorry about hitting your head.
In the
You
air.
look fine.
This is basically what she just did. They weren't really cubes. They were more like ice blobs.
Don't worry, Lugger, I can chill you down.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think?
Also, Augusta, you can't call those ice cubes. Those are more like ice blobs. They weren't cube shaped at all.
Sorry. Can't up my game
Well, she
today.
did accidentally hurt her hand, so she might have just like
You know, yeah, you might
Wait,
want to
did you
check one of
just
your
accuse-
fingers. What?
I saw your body really cut up.
Nothing. I'm trying.
Cortez,
I'm
stop
trying.
being picky.
I'm not being picky. This is nice. You can just actually kind of just stay like.
On that shielding for your chest.
He's getting phallic shaped ice cubes then.
What?
Hey, that's dicks.
Maybe, just
Ice
maybe,
sticks.
your shirts
welcome.
will survive.
There you go. Congratulations.
Possibly. That's a bit
It's
of
gonna
a stretch.
melt.
I've got a record now.
My temperature spiked.
How many?
That's not the right thing.
Professor, what are we at for shirts I've lost?
Well,
For shirts you've lost?
it's cold water at least.
Too many.
Not even enough.
They're starting to take it out of your pay. That's how much it was, remember? That's why we're roommates, because you couldn't afford your own stay.
Also, nice
We
fake out
average
with the
about
turning your
one
sword
every
off and
other
on.
day.
One more time.
Also, you're not coming back.
It's a nice fake out with turning your sword off mid-swing and then coming back with it on.
You almost took my arm off if I wasn't fast.
Nice trick.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
That was my gun arm.
might need that.
Does it consume too much mana?
Just get another
See,
one.
it's things like that you shouldn't say out loud in front of me or others because you just make us worry infinitely more.
Not either using your beam or your.
It's here now. Also, who
Yes.
You're still not getting used to how much you input.
Yeah, there's a lot more hunters at the organization. You can totally go and find another hunter. Not a fire one, but you can probably find like an ice one or a crossbow user one.
I mean,
I
was
I thought
saying
you were
another
talking
arm,
about
but,
another arm,
if you
right?
find
I thought
another-
you.
I picked up
Yes.
the foot down.
I heard it too. I understood. You pick up another arm, like a prosthetic.
Did you enjoy the Griffins?
Are you still? Is your head still hurting? Is that?
Would
Is this
you
what's
like
happening?
Would you like
I
a
don't
class on
know.
You're just
next week
misinterpreting
and then
things.
possibly get to ride them again?
I don't know. Maybe if I
Or
find
something.
the right dwarf.
Maybe.
Oh, I can create a fire hand.
Do you want me to put you down for yes or no?
Or do it like Rex does. Or a light. Maybe that's what I'll use my affinity for.
tiny little hands.
What's probably going to be
With my other hand.
Think he has a fever. Think he has a fever.
How are you going to hold
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How you faring in this
Good point.
late afternoon?
That way we get
You've
a
thought
lesson,
about this,
and
haven't
then
you?
we get a show.
He's delirious.
Just getting to business. How are all of you recovering?
Still working on the sky down.
I'm enjoying the minor burns in my body.
took a
just
nap.
took a shower.
Time to go find.
He took a nap sitting up. It was impressive.
Oh, gosh, he's screaming. Oh, you're chasing.
I think I took a nap standing up in the arena. I don't remember falling at all.
Were you unconscious?
He was unconscious, yes. And then I remember falling
What
down.
the hell?
My head starting
good
to
luck, I
droop
guess.
and then waking up laying down in the
Oh, I
medical
see.
Why am I seeing magics?
You're
Because
saying Augusta
a
running
certain
for
Augusta
professor.
is being
Probably
chased
should
by
said something.
Cassius.
Oh.
She's a little out of it, you know?
Well, we have 4
Yeah,
professors.
someone else is too.
I have work to do, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she's been forced to run.
Right. Have a good one, Professor.
Because she bonked me in the head.
Mr. Cortez.
Why are you running?
Speaking to you sometime later.
Whoa.
If it's tonight, I will be available, yes.
Wonderful.
Whatever that entails.
You okay down there?
Yeah, I took a nap. I'm awake now.
Yeah, we saw. We all saw.
Yeah, no more naps.
Usually ice
You
cubes in the
took
mouth
one of
kind
my
like
rounds
wakes
to the
people up.
chest, and then I took one of my own rounds when
that-
you threw me.
I tried to dodge and it came in just a little
You
too
tried
quick.
to laser me. Yeah, he tried to laser me, so I shot him.
Yeah.
It was
Well, he
rude. You
kinda
should have at
did-
least
he
hit me
cut-
in the face and threw
cut
me,
it
and
in
then by the
half
time I
with
got
the
up.
sword.
Okay, that was a guess. I figured
What was?
channeling
He cut
all
the
of my
beam in half.
affinity into my sword.
Yeah, I was. That surprised me even.
They really went to medical to see if they can do something.
I don't know where my sword had went at the time, but that's kind of why I ran out of options.
Yeah, it went somewhere.
I just have to cope. I guess I need to take my medication. I gotta do it. I haven't
It
done
runs out of
Yeah, do it.
I'll be back.
mana, but never run out of options. That's my saying of today.
My saying is I should learn how to headbutt better.
I mean, generally
Or
we
probably
don't
not
want to
headbutt a tank.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, or
He's
just
got a gorilla
don't
grip.
Touch it with your face.
I couldn't really move my hands. Maybe I shouldn't need you. But I was, kind of being lifted off the ground.
Oh, let me not do what I was gonna do with a glass in my hand. That would have been really fucking bad.
So we're thinking like a light leather or something.
That would have put you out again. That would have been hilarious. You'd have knocked out 3 times today.
That would have been another
She's
nap.
been forced to the lab. She probably said something.
She called him ma'am. And
Oh.
then ran.
No, but he just went
accident.
by saying, well, we should consider light leather.
Armor? I'm considering light leathers.
I assume.
I have I'm not gonna do it right now because I think that might
I think that's how you passed out the first time.
Do anything using mana. Yes.
Yeah, I did.
How's Mrs. Condition going so far? She seems very
Hannah.
Who?
I actually
Thank you.
irritated by her hand.
Okay,
Yeah, she keeps trying to
Reese?
fight
Appreciate it.
Not
no,
Reese,
Oh.
Misty.
I'm gonna go wipe my face,
Oh,
dude. I'll be
Misty.
back.
I need to check her hand again.
Okay.
I don't know where she went though.
She just went to grab her
can't-
medicine
okay.
right
She
now.
went to the medical to take her medicine.
True. But it's nice to learn about them, and you know, sometimes it's fun just to not have to do anything and fly.
You're not wrong. I have also considered that.
You are not to take such
So yeah, sign me up for the lessons.
And that is just everyone that I've seen here.
I think I already made it fucking worse. Okay, stop. It just hurts.
don't know.
Like this.
Oh wait, there's one here. Oh God, stairs. You will be right back with your regularly scheduled programming, and eventually I will have a BRB screen for Cortez, but I don't have enough art. Alright, everybody take a chance to go get a sip of water, or switch tabs and unmute other streams. I shall return. Alright, we're back. Soon, give me a second. I went and got some nice cold drink. And with a much needed refreshing cold water.
Did you just call him dear?
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought I heard thank you, dear.
Ice.
I said
Love it.
thank you, Liang.
Oh, yes. Ice.
This is the
I'm scared to go
the
near
tournament
you.
lay
I
down.
might punch him again.
You hit me in the head, and you're the one
I did
mishearing
not.
things.
Don't tell people that. Wait, no, actually,
You
do
did.
tell people that. Tell, yeah.
It's factual.
Yeah, go ahead and tell people that, please. Girl with the
I'm
purple
telling
hair.
that, mistress.
Ice Cube.
She'll turn you into a statue.
That's fucked up.
That's how I keep all of my the people I killed. Oh, go back.
It's okay, Lux. You'll feel better.
Goodbye,
What
Lux.
did you just wave away?
Go back.
Go back.
Why?
I kicked them back
What
into
did you?
place.
What did you
My
wave
brother.
away? Oh, it's me.
I can't laugh. My brother, please disappear.
We will beat the.
I can't laugh.
We are not here to bully.
Stop making me
You
laugh.
hit me in the head.
And then he
You
couldn't
tell
leave
me
you.
to tell the headmistress. You tell me to tell people, so I go to tell someone, and then you swap me onto a different access of location.
And then he needs you.
You got
And
rotated.
I fold like a fucking chair.
She rotated you with an ice cube.
Why
Get
did you
rotated,
do that?
idiot.
Get rotated.
Whoa! What the fuck?
No, you're not an idiot. You're a very smart person.
Rotation.
I thought you
He's not-
rotated Cortez for a second.
I would have laughed. Then I would probably have to distance myself.
So I'm gonna tell the headmistress, right?
Yep, girl with the purple hair.
It goes up into the mountain and then goes back.
Shit, now I regret saying something because I ruined the joke. Look, just.
Yes, he does bang mountains. He bangs them real good, but like,
make sure since he's been
just
around.
don't say it around him.
Keep you
Otherwise,
any
it'd be
longer if you
very
did.
I do not use and I talking to professors too.
So what I glean off of it is, since they trust him, so I'm guessing he's been around them for a very long time.
And also, we are flower buddies, therefore that is a special title. No one can take away.
Very true. Very true.
Because flowers pity if it's not pity without flowers, so we are defending pity.
Exactly. We're the defenders of pretty.
Oh, good.
How was mommy and dad?
Very good.
I tried to explain it, but I got a little passive about it at a bad time, so.
Also, anyone else find this crystal spice kind of cool?
I know, I just beat. I was like, you know, I'm so hungover, man. And oh, I beat the shit out of Lux too, by the way. So like, yeah, no, it's good.
I didn't beat the shit out of him. I kicked him back to where he needed to be. He was having a moment and his hip was flying that way, so I just kicked him back to normal. And he's fine now. Right there.
He's right now. He's like, I'm gonna tell the headmistress how to do it. Say the girl with purple hair.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's because I'm stuck to her leg.
Oh no, she's gonna return to hard
Shit,
reset.
sorry. No. Oh, shit, sorry. We got stabbed.
Well, I guess I'll have to do this again.
Hard reset fire.
I'm such
We
a
needed a
fuck
hard
up.
reset. A hard reset.
I'm such a fuck up.
Like a stroke? A reset?
Reset.
Do we need to hold? Do we need to hold the fuck up?
Reset.
Wow, that's your cue.
I heard it's buzzing. Good catch.
Oh, you can unfuck up. Are you gonna go train?
There's fuck up. Hold them.
I am but soft and squishy. Well, I mean, technically you are in that form also, right? There's not really a difference. Besides the...
Are you gonna go train?
in the tail.
Just in case.
Could you wrap your tail around things?
Yes.
Does it hurt to like get it caught on things, or like if somebody grabs it and pulls it?
Yes, it's still attached to my body.
Well, there's a lot of tails. So I didn't know if like any part of it was just like different, or if you can light your tail on fire.
Well, I guess so. It's not flammable. Well, I guess. Well,
I think all of you is flammable. Yes.
Yeah.
Dinner bell.
Bing bong ding dong. Yes.
Oh. Right, I need a fire crystal. You have a lot of energy.
Are you having fun there?
Yes.
Yes. I'm being. What's the word?
A far less beautiful way to die.
Mm-hmm.
The sharks are circling. It smells like blood in the water.
No, like actually, like, do you just fall in love with somebody's voice? Is that like the whole? Like,
No, I totally. I'm not bleeding anymore. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Now they're just kind of. What's the word? She got. Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm guessing that like voice is.
Oh.
Are you guys dizzy now?
Oh, you good?
How dependable he is.
Being.
Don't fall over.
I got the energy out a little bit. I'm tired.
No, I always land on my feet. I'm fine.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. What was I thinking?
I'm bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I wasn't trying to be like.
Oh my god, I got all the packets.
Yeah. Oh.
You can probably spin the other direction, you know, and get your
What story of my life?
fluid spinning the other way.
It's dinner time, by the way.
Yes, I'm gonna go and egg fear.
Okay.
Actually hydrate and
What am I supposed to look at?
No, I was saying if you rotate and spin a few more times the opposite direction, that'll actually stabilize. If you're still feeling dizzy.
Oh, I thought you just... I'm fine.
Well, no, you have to just keep doing it, but that's only if you're dizzy. But you seem fine. Maybe it's a cat thing.
We've been playing around with them for a while. Okay.
I know there's people that have trained to like
I can like do this.
not get dizzy after tumbling, like acrobatics.
Yeah. I have an idea on how to do that.
Yeah, we had a hunter, and she had throwing knives, and she would constantly dash and roll and backflips and over buildings and stuff, and she never got dizzy. Even though she was making
that sounds
zigzags
like
to the city.
a lot of work.
It was, but she was really quick at getting around town. If you
Efficient.
needed, yeah, if you needed something delivered quickly, or a message, a note, or even small items for a hunt, she would get it there quick. Just as quick as any of the birds would if they couldn't fly up.
I'll have Professor Jonas, sorry, Guard Captain Jonas.
You know, if the, when graduation comes, if you ever want to, you could probably, you know... Are you agile? You're kind of agile. I saw you during the combat. You'd always get a good, you know...
What do you mean, kind of agile?
I don't know if you're good at jumping and, like, flipping over objects, but if you are, you know, you could always train with them.
I don't know if I can do backflips.
And they're not really necessary, but yeah, getting around town, just learning how to avoid running into objects and people and turns.
Like, Victor told me to do a backflip one time, and I did it.
Nice. Some people can. So depends on the person, really.
Hmm.
And some people land on their head.
Oh. Do they die?
No, they just kind of hurt themselves and look silly.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I could go for a drink right now. My head's a little so sore still.
The dinner bell did go, so they should have all the drinks and food.
Did you literally just tell her to be ugly? That son of a bitch just left me to die. Look, I'm fire, you ice. We don't mix together. Please chill out.
Hey, I have some information that I want to obtain from you, and you would tell me the truth, right? Do tieflings have magic? No.
What did I do?
What?
Did I do something?
What?
Did I do something?
Raised by a light
You did something. You did.
That does sound like a interesting upbringing.
Thank you.
I'm not getting information. Go.
When your everyday training is running away when she's transformed because she thought it was fun.
Ever since he did some charismatic
I see you
shit,
take
I
after
can't think straight.
your mother for your training methods.
I like running.
What did he do to you?
I explained so
Yeah,
much.
all my students get that. All my students get that.
Wingman. Whatever the fuck the word is.
Oh my goodness.
Wingman, I got you. I wingman Lux and barrel one time. I got this.
So tired.
No, I think I actually got my countries mixed up.
That happens.
No, it's gonna be entertaining.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
It'll be entertaining for me.
Don't worry.
I've been all over the places traveling on various
I was getting him back.
missions for Cross. So occasionally, long days, my wires get crossed.
Yep.
Being sick is bad.
It's a weird sense.
It's not a secret.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get over here.
I didn't do shit. That was on you. You walked your own ass into that one.
You did.
I'm leaving.
Oh, it's on weird.
Ryder is actually the one who keyed me in on this. It's really good. I really enjoy everything here. Hey, Ever.
If you are not used to
Come on.
That's how she normally
That's
acts.
easy enough. You don't need to add the extra, man. You don't need to add the extra. Stop.
See.
Just stop. Bro, cease. Please cease and desist. I'm asking as a friend. I don't want to hear your cheesy
Betraying me. I gave her a lightning.
So,
Stare
how long have you been teaching?
This is an experience.
light and lightning. So I have lights.
We'll get it.
Hey, Augusta?
Yeah, that's not gonna work out.
This is actually my first time in teaching.
This is the first time teaching?
So it's a new experience, yes.
Okay, I'm glad I'm teaching you.
All he's doing is staring the back.
First things first, get to know the students. Even the GMs.
It's so funny.
Because once they trust you,
You know what? I'm gonna get waffles.
and you trust them,
I'm gonna get boring
they start
waffles.
listening.
That's what I'm getting. Getting boring waffles.
You just need to make sure you're listening to them in turn. Because once they can tell that you're listening to them, everything you say becomes all the more precious.
The what? The what is being what now?
You're gonna hear a lot more of that. You just get used to it. Or are they talking about the
It's a
turkey?
normal conversation here.
I'm gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Everyone surrounds you.
I heard something about choking macaroni.
Don't worry about it, Professor. It never happened.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Duly noted, Liang.
And then I make backup plans for my plans for when they inevitably fail, which I make.
Right, Mandy.
I should probably try working on shifting again.
Let's see.
Try to do without.
Not expect anything that happened today.
It's hard.
Literally any of it.
Today you saw two sets of very good friends fight each other. Lux and Cortez, and Ryder and Mason.
I don't know.
What are you saying?
Those
That
guys
you're
both
reacting
emotionally charged.
You know
Oh
what?
shit!
I haven't witnessed yours as much. Want to tell me about it?
Yeah, we were like, we learned how to be evil together. We learned evil laughs.
You learned how to be what now?
God, that was.
Come on.
I think I heard a little.
Evil laughs.
How to be evil. Is that what I heard?
Yes, and the first step to be evil, you have to learn how to have a good evil laugh.
I see.
Laugh like a witch.
I don't know. Care if you demonstrate?
Yeah, do your evil laugh.
Think it's on Linux now.
Okay.
Did I do that?
Holy shit!
That was really good. Wow.
Oh my god! Oh
That was
my god!
impressive.
So slimes can reverberate difference. Interesting.
So hold on. So like.
We have to put him in the dungeon now.
Should we get
I
our
don't know what's happening over there. I considered sitting there.
Apparently, the slime can reverberate different
I'm so scared.
pitches depending on how they flex.
Oh. Okay.
Fisticuffs.
Now you gotta laugh like a witch, like that weird nasally thing.
Interesting. Today's gonna be a slow day for the rest of the day.
And
Hmm.
she said she was gonna go hydrate.
Today's gonna be a slow day for the rest of the day, and I don't really have any plans. Yes? What?
So Mason would like me to elaborate on why he's a thumb.
Place where you can be like buried together.
You told him that.
Was I not supposed to?
No, it's just that I'm assuming you didn't give him any context, and you just said I said he was a thumb.
I told him that he's great at holding cups.
Being put on the spot here, oh my. Okay, so you gave him
You're being watched now.
some context.
Trial by fire.
He wants you to elaborate on this more.
I'm assuming everything is okay
Let's
now.
see.
He wants me to ask you to elaborate more about the thumb to me.
To you, so that you
Just give me
can.
thumping.
So because it's because he can hold people because he holds people together, and like a thumb he's the grip.
Okay. Okay.
I-
Minion. Remember your past lives.
You remember your past lives first, bio?
Okay then.
I already do.
Yep.
I mean, on all accounts, I'm not. I honestly
All right, that's an oyster.
That's how you eat oysters, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's eating
There.
Oh! I mean, I can do a sort of evil laugh if you want, but I can
use my wind to deepen my voice.
Go for
Make
it.
me sound a little creepy.
I don't want to think about it. It's like eating oysters.
I'm gonna hurt myself though. It hurts.
Please do not hurt yourself.
Alright.
The last one.
Those are probably really good since we're near the coastline, huh?
Oh, pretty good.
She wants to be out. Set the precedent for everybody else.
Yes!
That damn carpet.
I'm gonna squeeze you super hard.
Oh.
That's literally what a model student is. Someone that doesn't create problems and is a good example to follow.
These oysters are great. I'm glad to hear it.
But I don't know if I have a good grip.
I think you've got a good enough grip on the
I
situation.
won't let them.
I think you have a good grip.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have an absurdly vested interest. An obsession, perhaps.
Excuse me.
He called
Did he
me
say
a
you're
thumb.
I was about to say, did he say you're a thumb? That's great to hear.
Well, if all
But
things
I'm a
considered, my
model
family does
student.
well.
I can't be a thumb.
I think we'll be fine.
A model student can also be a thumb.
Yeah, why does everyone keep saying that?
Plus, if they're born with you and Flora's, you know, like that's. Those kids are gonna rule the world.
How?
There's
How
too
many
much cute,
A model student can also be a thumb 3 times.
You're cute, and then there's
Oh,
Flora's
she
cute
got
combined
distracted. I
together
get it.
with
Yeah,
your
that makes
intellect and her like survival wits.
I just heard it. We just said
If there are children, though, they won't rule the world because they'll understand it's much better to stand behind the person. That's a smart.
Oh.
Really didn't hear him. Okay.
What did Mason say this time?
I guess it makes it
So they
true.
get all of the public like shame and outcry, and you know when they inevitably fall from even your own actions, and you can take over and be like, oh yes, I gracefully saved you all, but you know I still do not feel comfortable ruling. Here is this person
So I'll give it to
instead,
the
and then
next
you can do
puppet.
it.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Repeat the cycle until you win or die. One year.
At most, he'll have a
I'm just
city
imagining-
named after himself while he rules in the
His reply
background.
to that was,
There you go.
why can't you be a thumb?
A floating city in the sky.
Which we apparently now know exists, which
Yeah.
I swear.
So now we know it's either possible to create them, or we just have a place we gotta take over. No problem. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. No.
Well, you know what?
I bet you it's filled with dwarves.
Birthday gift
They're
for
kind of
Scott.
ingenious.
Apple in the sky. You have to seal it in now.
Okay.
Gotta make it happen.
Good, Jimmy.
I just gotta make enough money.
That's okay.
It'll happen.
Then I walk up.
You own the
I'm sure.
materials
For all we know,
to
you might
create a
find an
giant crystal
artifact
within
that
the sky.
just makes whatever you touch float. So you just like throw it on the ground, and a giant chunk of the ground just starts floating up.
Funny you say that. An artifact
Yeah,
like that does
Babina.
exist, but not in the way you hope.
So I might have convinced the teachers that I might be a little evil.
Open your horizons. Evil.
In a
Yes.
bad way or a playful, fun way?
In a playful, fun way, because I can do an evil laugh.
Now I'm thinking yours.
Because I can move my
I
lungs
love
and
evil
with my wind.
laughs.
Like an actual thumb,
Yeah.
or if it's like
Yeah, the
I want to hear it.
That is
Holy shit!
surprisingly satisfying.
because I can my lungs
As
are
an evil human myself.
bigger because of the.
I was gonna top that, but no, good job, 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 good job.
I am so
Thank you.
confused about that.
Mm-hmm.
I have practice.
Probably the light concussion.
That was not me.
Listen to me.
That was vlogs.
I just want to come share.
Oh, that's what I know. That was me.
I might get you.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Just join the evil council.
Yeah, of course.
All right, you do the monologues.
I will.
Openly flirt with a Rossi.
Cool. Start to write them.
Talk to her yourself.
You have to form the hand. Two pieces have been found.
Steffi wants to flirt with Rossi.
Especially when there's an entire group of
What the fuck?
What's wrong, man?
Unfortunately, he couldn't put the ring on that one.
And this is the curiosity of how a ring can flirt.
What if you put What if you put your fingers together and you just transfer the ring over?
We're not making the evil League of Evil.
Do you rub rings? Is that how it works?
Liang, would you like to know her comment back to you?
Maybe we can also have the
Oh shit, man.
She
How
can
do you
ring
flirt with a
better than
ring?
you.
That's not.
No, damn.
I take offense to that one a little bit.
It just don't pop.
You're getting better and better by the day.
She's great. I love her.
I think he's like. Are you sure you're?
Steffi has zero faults.
The pinky finger, think about it, right?
Steffi can do nothing.
Yeah, I'll put all the blame on you. But I don't.
It's useful, right? It's sure. It's that. But when you think about holding on to something.
Oh, are you eating ice cream because your insides got all hot and spicy?
Better with it, but if you got rid of
Yes, actually, I am. Yes, the cold ice cream helps, and the sugar does too.
Feel a little better after it?
From the
Want to cool
Mhm.
off? You should just like come hold Liang. He's like a. pop
He was, but he stopped giving off too much ice earlier, and like, it wasn't enough.
Oh.
Augusta was good for a little bit. She gave me some ice cubes. Well, ice blobs. I told her she can't. Yes, indeed, it was an ice cock. It melted, though.
It didn't? Alright. Well,
Yeah.
If you can't melt a heart, then you can melt a...
And with that, I'm going to have a lovely...
Yeah, Augusta has an ice cock. It's great. It's fine. Everybody should know that.
She does have an ice cock.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
As the professor says. But you know what? That conversation's over. I'm just gonna...
We were both talking about how you have a very nice cock.
No, ice, cold.
Because of the ice. Oh wait, ice. Yeah, ice. Ice cock that you gave him earlier. Ice.
You made me scared thinking I changed gender again, and then I fucked up somewhere. I was like, I did the look down without moving my head. I had to make sure.
You have a pat. You did a pat down, and you were like, "All good."
With my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It happened before. I've sat in the wrong fucking chair.
So did you talk to the writer?
Yes, I did, and it was a little bit more entertaining than I thought it would come out to.
Okay, no, that's
What did you discuss?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That it's genuine.
Now I know what the resave feels like when she's carrying around that heat stone.
right.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And when I die,
You're welcome.
I'll meet him in hell and tell him I'm right.
So which finger are you?
And if he's right, I owe him cheesy bacons, which I guess I will have to learn how to
I'm
cook.
the ring finger. Because I'm marriage material.
There you go.
Interesting.
She didn't pick one that we already picked out.
Okay.
Good.
Ah,
So
I like
what,
the middle
did you
finger
make
better.
Did you make a bet with each other on what it is?
That's fair. That's fair. Because you fuck people up.
Yeah, write that down.
We said chips. We said chips. Chips is the thumb. Just
That makes sense.
Struggle with the other
holds
one.
things
He
together.
does. He does.
Victor is probably the pointer finger because he's always doing that.
I thought he would be the middle finger, because he doesn't really give a fuck.
No, he could be the pinky finger because he's
You
just.
make me want to smoke.
He tries to
classy.
support, but the thumb always does it better.
No, I don't like to smoke.
He's always dressing up super classy.
Pinky's out.
That's the classy finger.
He's a classy finger. It's also the
Professor
pinky part,
Cassie
but he-
said that if we were to ever stop
always
the
the
drama
same
cook,
people
I
in the
would
relaxation
need
room.
to hear
I'll show you sometime.
Me too.
Diego.
I think every time you look at him, it's
Sound effect and everything.
some weird lizard.
Okay, so you know, puff on it.
Yeah, Reese's a
Finger
finger
stand
stand
up.
up.
Reese's definitely the sticky glue.
So it doesn't work like
I don't know,
that anymore.
I'm feeling a
She's
little...
also you know, she has the tank. She's like
Trying to get alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I was
Do you have ice?
I let your
Mhm.
girlfriend.
You're holding?
How does it feel?
Oh, okay. It was just making sure it was just a bucket of ice.
there you go.
Mhm. It'll turn into a bucket of water pretty soon. When it's still really warm.
I can't remember the name of.
Okay, so we have
The whole hand is complete.
elderberry liqueur. It's pretty bitter, but you can mix it with things. It's 90% alcohol. We put Everclear in it. I soaked it over the last week.
I have
So there's a
no
barrel of
idea.
that. You can mix a couple teaspoons in it, whatever you want, and it's gonna make.
Who's the pointer of Ignis?
Is he gonna know would be the pointer because she does the same
Right,
thing.
There you go.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Victor or Rashi?
Do I add it or not?
Who'd be the ring finger?
Well, who guides the team, right? The guiding team person would be
I'm still there, but in the
the
meantime,
pointer finger.
I, for some reason, feel an
Unless you're
intense of
chugging
violence
that.
towards
Use a
the
pointer finger?
I chugged it halfway. Can you mix it for me? I want to get fucked up.
Okay,
No,
fair.
big mix.
Well, I said I can go get a whole bottle and you can keep adding it to
Like who guides the team?
Fair, I'll be right back.
Use a pointer finger.
I'll just get you a whole bottle. I'll be right back. I'll be right
That's a
back.
good question.
You rock.
Your ass smacked me in the face.
That's a good question.
scariest thing I've
That's a good question that we cannot answer as a present without
That's a good
getting in major
question.
trouble. That's what she said.
Team rock leader.
We work as a team.
And then I got
Who leads
better.
Ignis?
That was really good, by the way. I heard you earlier.
The answer is yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So,
damn.
Yes.
We hold hands
Yes.
and we make decisions together.
Club, I'm gonna be a part of it.
Who leads Ignis?
Maybe they just have.
Okay.
Maybe they're just missing an index finger.
I'm gonna join too.
Oh my god!
I mean, look at this. Like, I'm a good actor.
Da, da, da,
You're
da.
already crossing freedom of your been doing that alone.
I am the one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm fine.
Stir your currents.
It's
the
awkward ice
Bring about the fate of the universe.
At the end of the day, you also have to be able to.
Why are you covering your ice cubes like I'm gonna?
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
What about Vanguard?
Because then you could roll
Vanguard?
and you could just suddenly pop up and you'd be like, I'm a rock.
Lytic
Jamie's
point.
the
Who's the thumb?
Rida is the Rida.
Vanguard and I had to hide. I'm not
Is he the middle or he's pointer?
No.
I think he's the middle.
Oh wait.
I think Zachary is the pointer.
I think. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Zachary Pointer, Rider
Alright.
Palm.
Is that
Or
a
either
dog
Palm
thing?
or-
Is
He's
he
the
part
middle.
pointer?
No, he's nah. Did you see
Are
him
we sure
during
Zachary is a middle
No,
finger?
the prom? Because he drug everyone out and like made sure they were standing together
I
in
think
unity.
Augusta is the middle.
What in the world? Zachary is part pointer.
She's the middle, because she's the tallest.
Did they do this for Invalia yet?
No, not yet.
Hello?
Wait, did they?
Partial.
Did a little bit.
Wait, hang on.
Little
Gavin.
Partial. They said you're the middle.
You're the middle finger. Okay.
You're not right, and neither am I.
Gavin's the thumb.
Jixie.
But yes, Gavin is definitely the thumb.
What is this
I'm
bed?
here.
I think
I'm
that's
gonna keep
Jamie
my
now. I think
options
Jamie Pinky.
I mixed some in here.
This-
Keep in mind,
Jamie was
this
the
is very
thumb.
They said Arbor was the index because she's the
Yeah,
rock.
right, I forgot. I mixed up Pinky and Thumb. I mixed up Pinky and Thumb. So yeah, Jamie Thumb, Ryder
Is
Palm.
it? Yeah.
Elderberries are very, they stain things purple if you use too much.
Zachary's either index or middle.
You can mix that with
Middle
whatever.
for his attitude and his spice.
They don't have six, so there's gonna be some missing ligament.
Oh yeah.
We would make him this.
It makes sense. Vanguard would be the squad that would be missing a couple thingies.
There you go. Enjoy.
The fuck?
It
better not be my middle.
No.
How about be
No, I mean,
pissed?
You are the middle.
Because like things explode.
Oh, thank you.
You're the middle finger.
You guys know me so
I
like.
can't believe.
Thank
I
you.
can't
Maybe
believe you just said
they've lost their ring finger because they can't handle
She's gonna
being
drink the full
together.
bottle
I'm
and make herself sick and her lips will be stained purple for like a day.
It's okay, you regenerate. You're so hardy, and eventually you'll have another finger soup.
I believe she'll do it.
Oh wait, shit, never mind. I guess I can't be offended.
Yeah.
I have to regenerate offended.
Well, here's the thing. We see Violet purple tomorrow, and we know why.
Shit, you're right. She's chasing. Oh my God, I just realized how to defeat offendedism. That's regenerated.
That's hilarious. We're gonna notice the purple marks on someone if you don't carefully.
Oh, you're blushing, by the way. I must be right.
Where's
She's
Bile?
fine.
Shut up.
She's fine.
No one asked you.
I think
don't
he
know.
left.
He wasn't here when I got
I
here.
don't see him.
He might have went.
I'm just saying, I've experienced it, you know. If
Wow,
you're gonna listen to me,
good.
I've experienced it. What the fuck? Hell
She
yeah,
throw
I'm
it
gonna take
away.
this drink.
Don't chew on the ice cubes. Only suck on them.
What is this?
They melt before they do anything.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
stop
don't
melting them.
chew on them because the ice is stronger than your teeth.
Most likely, yeah.
Know what
Wait,
that
did you
is?
breathe
Well, no, they just
fire
do.
out your mouth?
I did that, hon, but I didn't want to
That,
start a
uh,
fight.
Fire out his mouth.
Didn't want to start a
Didn't want to
fight.
start a fight. Didn't want to
Clearly
come
taking my job.
around.
I'm about to
We
get
didn't
offended
start
again.
the fire.
You only can throw one hand, hun. Remember?
I'm mostly drinking it as it melts. The tin's starting to get warm.
It's okay. We'll get you extra hands and stuff or something. 3, 4, 4.
I don't know where Bible is.
Oh, they're masked. You can
You chew on them. All right. Have a good night, Esme. We'll probably go to bed here soon. It's getting late. There she goes.
Yeah, it's I mean, I've seen her like this before. It didn't even register.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Look, she might not know.
Oh, I'm stuck. I can't. Oh my god, you're so precious. I'm gonna cry. Oh, you're so precious. Okay. Fair.
Yes, I know. I did not forget.
Because she doesn't realize it yet.
Maybe, okay, I'll be careful next time.
What does she not realize? Oh, there he is. He just came back.
Speak
Did
of
she already
the
leave
present.
Okay. Look, so she doesn't realize that she really likes
You knew that to start.
even though they've been dating, she doesn't know.
The head part of the face rub.
I'm telling you, it's like that because I've been through that.
I guess it was looking for you. She just ran off. I gave her some really strong elderberry liqueur. I'm worried about
Look,
her
man,
drinking
maybe
too
you
much.
need to go work some more of your magic, man. Look, I need a cheesy bacon, and you're like my only in. So give me a cheesy bacon, brother.
There is no magic. What?
Of
What
course
is
there's
this
no
magic?
magic.
Physical, or you think that you're being like imposing on him or something?
Oh, she did.
Scuffler really likes you, but she
very
refuses to
physical.
admit to it.
Or at least not showing.
So I need.
I don't think he's wingmanning, dude. He's digging.
Come here, Flora. The emergency girl counts. The emergency girl counts.
Unearthing the truth, right?
You wanna smooch him, give him the smooches. It's fine. They don't have to think about it.
I think he has a concussion.
I told you.
I mean, I'm not medical, so it sucks to suck.
Looks like a concussion to me. I'm not medical either.
What
the fuck?
Okay, look. I told you, you have permission to go in the
Is
Crystal
that you
Thorn
have a
Cave.
concussion?
The water in there gets like mana. Get up and go! If you're gonna keep bitching in my kitchen, just fucking go!
Yo, kitchen in the kitchen.
Dude, that's a good rhyme. I
Yo,
wanna
if
name
you're
that
gonna
shit.
keep bitching in my kitchen.
The bitchin' kitchen.
You're like, I'm gonna go! I'm giving you actual permission that we have not given to any other GMA, even though they've been in that cave, which is technically my bedroom, and people have fucked in there.
At the beginning of every food, yeah. That makes half the bad advertising things awkward, but no, that's
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Mackie and
who?
that one dude. I'm pretty sure they did something there.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
I don't know names.
I'm pretty sure they
Crystal
didn't.
Cave, which is our
I would
cave.
know because I was still with Maggie at the time.
that doesn't narrow anything down.
Huh? Oh, I mean, that's not any of my business, but listen, man, I heard noises and stuff and like them whispering and shit while I was like, I sleep in there. That's like my kind of my bedroom.
But I can let you know that at
don't know.
most it was a little.
Ellie,
eh,
did it sound like someone was stirring
Still, they didn't have permission.
Yeah.
I know that noise. I don't think so.
Oh, then that just means it wasn't good.
I know that noise. I don't think so.
Believe me, you would know.
Okay, well listen, still, bottom line is, they're in that cave.
They shouldn't
I know
have
there isn't
been.
anything
Mhm.
indicating. Yeah, that's my
Yes,
cave.
put a
You
sign
have
up.
permission to go in there. Apparently there used to be a sign, but not anymore.
Oh, yeah, don't pass out in the water,
Fucking
Lux.
Don't go in there.
Oh, wow.
Do you need someone to make sure you don't fucking take a nap in the water?
A long nap.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the water.
Pushing is hard.
You gotta sleep in Wawa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take
If I didn't know that Stark absolutely wants this.
Okay, go have some Wawa nap.
I mean, he doesn't want you to force yourself, to clarify. I know that for a fact. How do you know he knew? His reactions earlier today.
Also, Stark has openly said that if he had multiple forums,
What on what part? That was the very first week we were here. Well, he can't come out and say that he knows nothing happened, or else he would know the witch mark. So he has to say it another way. Did I hit orange by accident? I thought I hit yellow. That's yellow. Holy shit, it's dark. Oh shit. I'll stay in uniform because Professor Barian. I need to find the magic stone on my last one.
You haven't given me a reason to not.
Ryder, we're at the
That's
most
fair.
important. Like, we're at the final duel. Not Ryder. What the fuck? Lux.
Ryder! Whoa!
Lux. Listen, he's in my thoughts every moment of every day. Okay, Lux. We're at the most important part of the duel. Don't risk anything.
Hey, I'll
right?
fucking meet you there.
I'm sorry he cheated on you.
It still hurts. Okay.
I don't do that. I know. I'm sorry. Am I
I
going?
miss him every day.
I'm just gonna go there. I'll see you guys later.
He's going to drown himself in the cave with a lifeguard.
If he does this, I mean I win by default.
Didn't you? I don't. Do you mean like they would go back and re-rule it? I guess maybe.
Alright,
I was
I'm gonna have to go
expecting them
drown
to
my
bring
best
someone
friend.
else into
No.
fight for. Bro, I was hoping a little bit they'd bring in someone else for the fight, but I guess they just decided to forfeit Lucas's fight because he had a medical emergency, which is fair.
Maybe.
It's just unfortunate for Lucas.
True, yes. I might pop back in towards that area. Professor wants to speak with me and I haven't seen him.
Probably a good idea. I'll see what else I have to do tonight, otherwise I might just go to bed.
Understandable. We have a few days of class up ahead, so...
Fun. Exciting.
At least I got my body temperature back down. Yeah, I'm just tired. Sore. Ah, there he is.
at least 2 persons on campus that will likely be able to answer that question for you directly.
God, my chest.
I asked
Technically,
him once, and he just kind of
well,
looked at me.
I guess never.
Smiled a little and walked away.
Well.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, that information is not important. Oh, hello. It was just Jamie talking about something. I heard blood, and that's all I heard.
No, they don't. They eat my blood.
Oh no, they shouldn't eat. Yeah.
Bad for them.
So, but what if you're a virgin?
Demon Ichor is not very. Depending on the demon, the blood's not very.
I have the purest like blood ever. They suck my blood. Like,
I'd almost compare it closer to tar in color and well, reddish tar.
Like not hot as in like looks, but hot as in like my blood is.
Well, we can always get you an oven mitt. You just have a big oven mitt that's shaped like a little cute little thing.
Yeah, I can't grab my double-handed hammer. Well, I normally grab it one, but...
Demon blood anyway. I don't want to have my other eye go change.
That's what I said.
I'm infectious. What's up?
Okay.
I too am infectious.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, that's fair enough.
Cute recovery.
Thanks, Ryder. Ryder, you're a nerd!
Oh, he's getting your attention. I don't know if you made sure you could hear him or not.
He needs advice.
Oh, here he comes. He's on his way.
Girlfriend.
He's walking.
I was just
Striding.
Oh, girlfriend stuff. Just ask Ryder. He seems to be a professional advice giver now for relationships.
No, don't do that.
You got a girlfriend?
Well, he was doing it himself earlier. The second he catches wind, I know he's confused. I mean, he's received multiple kisses from multiple people in the last few days, as well as you hugged him the other night, and I'm sure that didn't help either. He didn't seem he seemed pretty confused after. Oh,
That was a
there he
friendly
is.
hug.
I understand. But it's one of those, he's like, all these things that he's been wanting kind of all lining up.
You treat her right.
From a distance, it looked like Jamie was having a fucking stroke.
Huh?
Got really concerned.
I just heard word.
Maggie's got
Grr.
Girls.
Maggie's got that
Very
Yes.
Amazing hair.
I'm aware.
They're
I
all
like
very
them.
pretty.
Yeah. This is why she asked Esme out to the ball and then forgot.
I've been rooting for you too.
Damn. Wow.
Look, okay, alright. Before this gets... Okay, look. Hear me out.
Like
hear me
I
out.
knew you had like some demon stuff going on.
I
Like
should've
he
probably
was like,
Damn.
tormenting people was like a
Couldn't
thing.
even leave an option for Hannah, huh? Jeez.
Look, I would take Hannah in a heartbeat.
Well, she ended up with
but
Liang,
unfortunately,
which was
Hannah's
probably
hard.
for the best. I know. I understand what you're saying.
I get that one,
It
actually.
was more like, because Lenneth kissed him and then another girl kissed him and he's just all over the place. He's on cloud nine regardless.
Okay, number one, ADHD's a bitch.
Ryder
Two,
or
Ryder, did you not know?
I thought she would go with someone else
Ryder.
because she didn't tell.
Don't keep up on his.
Because I stated if she found
Oh,
someone
well, so
else,
that's why I'm saying he's a
she could
professional
go
in
with
romance now and he's going around giving everyone advice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like the love doctor now. He's trying to fix. He's letting Augusta know that Bio likes her, even though they've been dating for 2 months. Hey, I think they like you. It's like, yeah, I'm aware. it's ridiculous. Hun, why are you beating me? Clash. Oh, what is?
I feel like
I don't know, I think he's...
I feel like misinformation. I feel like you're giving out the worst advice ever somehow.
Man, you know what?
I'm terrible at
Bed.
Bed.
Look, I might have committed. My friend, she's in danger.
Shit.
Never mind, she's fine.
Commit her, die.
What the fuck? What
I
do
mean,
you
I
mean?
know you wanted to
commit
go
her
to
death?
jail, but you didn't need to murder somebody.
Oh, I forgot you talk like that.
Ew.
Wait, hang on. Wait,
How
hang
do
on.
you forget to talk like this?
God, those.
No, I really like the way you talk. I haven't spoke to you in like a hot minute. I feel like you just sit on the side and just straight look at my black ass and just be like, Lee, what is he thinking about? But a lot of the time,
Answers would
no,
not
no, I
surprise you.
forgot you talk like that. Man, shut up, Cortez. Why you gotta, man?
That's what? What parts of that was praise?
torture.
Break down that simplistic answer with what you interpreted as.
Give me 1 sec. I need to talk to Cortez. Look, Cortez,
Yeah.
every time I look at you, I get the very fabric of your being. Every time I lay eyes upon you.
Oh my God, Ryder, not in front of people. You're with Linda. Sorry, I have to turn you down beforehand. I picked Liang first. Sorry.
Oh, so you like the cold over the fire, huh? Even though we use the same
yes,
element.
I kind of overheat. Liang is like a walking. You're technically right.
So he's just walking aftercare.
I mean, I did kiss him at the ball the other day.
The fuck?
Yeah. Look.
Wait, really?
Yes.
He's technically the real headmaster if you think about it, but it's
Man, they be smooching all sorts of people out here. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a
Kiss Liang.
Dating or was it
What?
like
No.
was it like a funny, fun kiss?
No, he challenged
Oh,
me,
like
so
Dita.
yeah. No. Liang challenged me with the bets, and I called his bluff.
Ow.
That seems
Watch me? No,
Armor, we will never have a male gay couple
I watch you.
in this school ever. It's only the same one.
I mean, I can see if it's okay with Dita. I don't mind.
I watch you.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Said I have other business.
Now I can watch you.
This is
Where are the
I have to be off.
where are the female ones?
Yeah, what's up? Now
Arashi
I'm watching you now.
and
Watch
Rize.
you.
What's Tether?
Before they broke up, but Arashi,
they are, but
Arashi is also like
Wait,
full
I
on, like
want to
only
form this
girls.
in your way because it'll feel more special
Only
that way.
girls.
Me eat cheesy bacon. Me like cheesy
I
bacon.
could have.
That makes more sense.
See, it's special, right?
Mr. Cortez.
See, it's special. Right?
Yes, Professor.
See, yeah.
Do you still have time?
That means I appreciate
Of course.
you, Flora.
My office, if you would.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, that's not surgical at all.
See, I know how to make friends. It just takes time.
How have you been faring today?
My body temperature's back down. No mana, just tired. A little sore and tender in certain spots, but that'll go away after a few sessions with Ashley and her bird.
Dare I say, both of you seemed completely exhausted. Truly was a test just to see who wanted victory more.
Victory was on the table, but it was more about us.
Everyone who knows of you two knew that just as well. I didn't know who to root for, so I just applauded all the same.
We've both grown a lot. I wanted to finally pit myself against him.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine. I just finished eating dinner anyways. Thank you.
Starting to think there's a rumor going around about the water in my office. No one picks me up on that. I swear it's clean. Alright. This is a bit of formal business. No one takes me up on reports. I understand it was a bit of a time ago by this point, but I'm sure with what occurred, it's still vivid in your memory. I've been requested to collect debriefing reports from a few kidheads about the events that happened upon Fortune Bay and the missions neighboring it. I was hoping to get. How do I put it? I was hoping to hear your side of things. Much happened while we were there. Many unexpected arrivals outside of just the Huns.
Indeed. From what I know.
So, I will say, if there is anything you wish to say for me to keep off of the record, inform me and I will allow such courtesy. But the majority of this conversation I will be keeping on record.
Yeah, feel free to.
Let's begin then. First off, Cortez, Geometrical Arts, could you spell your surname for me?
Cortez.
Is Cortez your last name then?
Correct.
Your given name then, if I may ask?
That is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, could you spell that for me, please?
It is Emaneuel.
Wonderful. Thank you. May I ask your age?
27.
27. And I assume you portray yourself as masculine. And how long have you been with Jamie? What year are you on?
We are third years.
30 years. Your direct professor is
Professor Wicks.
Wicks, I believe.
Yes.
Which would put you underneath the fire division.
Correct. Under core studies.
And it appears evocation and martial skill are your main focuses.
Yes.
As well as some skill in crafting.
Yes, I'm good with the forge.
You did possess some training before your recruitment into GMA, I assume, based on your reputation as a hunter.
Quite a bit, yes.
Other cadets celebrated on your arrival. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's it. I'm going to ask, out of the events that happened on Fortune Bay, there were a few different circumstances which will be questioning. Please let me know which of these you were present for.
Oh boy.
Firstly, the giant crab attack. When Miss Beryl was held hostage, were you present?
No, not at the time. I showed up near the end of that.
Very well. The... How do I put it? The Dread Sail attack on the island, when we believed that they were attempting to kidnap cadets and other citizenry. I believe in the same attack they bombarded the shoreline. Were you present?
Yes, I was.
Understood. Do you have any information you wish to express to me about your involvement on that day?
I remember that before the initial attack, they had sent scouts. And they were cloaked somewhat. What only masked them physically, as I heard them snap a bush in front of me. Gave them a warning to at least express to show themselves or any type of weaponry, or I would shoot. I heard footsteps dash towards me, so I took a shot, and that was it. I didn't want to continue firing in case I hit something that was flammable.
I see. So you were the first to directly encounter them then?
After that, another one had apparently made its move at the same time.
And that is when the conflict at large began. This first directly encounter enemy. How many warnings did you give, if I may ask?
It was 2 warnings. Once when I lifted my weapon, and again when I heard the first movement happen.
Both of them verbal?
Yes. Well, besides my actions to raise my weapon.
Very well. We will not count, readying yourself. Aye, that is presumed. Understandably. Was there anything you saw as strange with their behavior? The enemy?
Not at the time, no. It's not often I deal with pirate types. I've done with cutthroats and bandits off of the trails, but other than that, not too sure how exactly they usually act.
So you have encountered such, well, a form of criminal organization before?
Yes.
Is this a frequent problem for you back home?
The town of Shieldbrook, where I live, is just northwest of the United Sanctuary, and it's a main trading hub, so you can guess that the travel down south...
prime target.
Yes, especially being closer towards Nosferat and the Goblin Forest.
I see. As for that encounter, is there anything else you wish to express?
That's probably it for those. I know when the boats were circling around and we opened fire on those, I had struck one of the sails and lit it aflame, but it sailed too far away for us to continue engaging.
At that point, our priority was repelling them, regardless. I doubt we would have been able to properly pursue. At least not a fleet that large. Do you feel that the academies acted appropriately?
Given the sudden of the attack and where our forces were at the time, I think we were able to pull everyone in quickly enough to at least gather our forces where they needed to be.
Given confusion and lack of preparation beforehand, it believes operation was effective. Wonderful.
Considering that we had
Let's move on
thought
to the next.
us to be the targets, though, Professor, it was better that we gathered and stood put rather than go and try to protect the town.
Yes, we were indeed acting at self-defense at the time. Which leads us to the immediate next objective. How do I put it? The mission had many objectives. Attempted diplomacy, retrieval of stolen items, dealing with a present threat. Were you present at the operation in the Roto?
No, I was not present on that. I only got some word afterwards from Lux.
Anything he told you that piqued your interest?
Diplomacy was preferable, but he knew going in there, based on the people that you brought, that it seemed like we're leaning more towards combat.
Why would you say that?
The students that were pulled from us were some of our healers and are more fighter capable. Some of our narc students were not taken, like our diplomacy types. I understand that Crystal Thorn was deployed and that they handle those types of affairs. But honestly, I didn't think we would go very far with those kind.
I'll be honest, we did not either. What talks we did have were less discussion and more so their taking stock of us.
Yes.
I do not believe they took our offer seriously at all.
It's always in good nature to, at least on paper, be the first to extend an olive branch.
We offered them mercy, and instead they decided to throw us to the lions.
So we cut them loose.
Precisely. That's it. Immediately on my return, and if you were not part of the grotto operation,
That was
perhaps
a
you
good
know of this
ride.
one. Were you present during the reactionary searches for an individual deemed Zane?
Yes, I was.
Can you please explain to me your involvement and the information you learned of the individual?
Upon returning from the hunts, afterwards for a bit, I was walking around and I was inside of the tavern, and apparently he made his first move. I was told and ushered out, told to gather up, make sure that people were safe, without really a mention of who or what.
What was this first move?
Apparently he was talking to one of the students.
Very well.
Probably a taunt, or letting them know that he was there. He has some kind of grudge against the cadets.
Anyone in particular, or generally?
Rumor has it it's Norali.
Believed target was Cadet Norali of Gallant. Very well. What happened after that, once you gathered?
We were paired up. We were told to at least stay together in groups and head out into a certain area and gather up who we could and return back. So I ended up having Arbor with me, and we had made it to the... where would that be? Just by the lighthouse, by the shoreline, before it goes up the hill, where we were confronted by Zane again. He had mocked us from the bridge. Yes. He appeared for a second. Gave us some
Did at any point he engage you?
I believe he attempted to, or at least tried to, and Arbor and I were able to repel him, make him think twice, along with Professor Albrecht showing up at the last second.
How were you able to repel him? From previous reports, he's been deemed as quite capable, battling several professors alone.
Arbor was able to shoot at him as he was turning, I guess, invisible. He has a cloaking of some sort. And while it is him turning invisible, he still has a presence. Footsteps, noises. So she shot, I believe, almost struck him. I heard him rocking around behind me.
Zane, whilst invoking enchantments of subtlety, still retains a physical form. That is very good information to have.
I felt like,
Please.
Given his obvious boisterous and overconfidence as he taunted us, he would try to strike us from behind if he got the chance. So, as soon as I heard the footsteps rounding behind me, I placed my sword behind me and ignited it with a full form flame. I think that surprised him, and then immediately Professor Albrecht showed up. And both of us pointed our weapon towards him because that's where we last heard Zane, but we knew better than to finish in firing, so we were both surprised, but
good
seemed
discipline.
Like Professor. Yes.
Well done. Repelled the subject until Professor Albrecht arrived to support. Is there any other information you have of Zane?
That's pretty much my encounter with him. I heard he was taunting around other places, trying to find inns on people's guards, and Professor Albrecht went into combat with him, and apparently he left after a little while.
Understood. Subject left after direct engagements with Ascension Professor Albrecht. I'll be sure to question Albrecht's involvement as well. Very well. Let's see, what happened after that, I wonder? Crab Grotto. No, Crab Pirate Grotto. I believe after that it was the Deep One attacks, yes?
Correct. They attacked both of the docks and the main town. Looking for something, I presume?
We're unsure what their objective was, truly. We believe it may have been diversionary tactics, as we found them in the ruin shortly after. The defense of the city, we have enough information on.
Mm.
Between the townspeople and our own cadets, much information has been given about the defensive organization and the evacuation of the citizenry.
Mm-hmm.
However, reports become clouded and much more confusing once we gave full deployment into the ruin beneath the island.
Yes, we got split up a few times.
Tell me in full your involvement.
Upon entering the ruins through that portal we jumped down into, we had split up into Ascension Academy and GMA respectively. Ascension took point forward into their own squads. As they did, we went right. Eventually they hit a dead end and realized rather than swimming across with the deep ones swimming below us, they would catch up with us. So the groups ended up working together due to necessity. We had split off again as there were 3 paths, trying to keep our formations as best we could. We had ended up finding a weird slate with magical properties that when stepped on teleports you to a room above. There was a deactivated portal that was reminiscent of the what is it? The ruins that were above ground on the island between those 2
The Elven
statues.
Ruin, yes.
A portal matching
The
the
architecture was
description.
familiar.
Correct.
Elven ruins above ground.
Let's see. There
Checking your
was.
notes.
Alright. There's a charcoal imprint of the small golden plate and the runes that were on it. I had written them down just in case. There was a small golden idol with wings holding a sword that was on the side of that portal.
I'm familiar with the idol, yes. Are you alright if I add this as part of my report?
Yes, I made copies.
Thank you. Well done. So, you found these teleportation devices and these
We
golden
didn't know.
idols.
Yes.
What then?
When I came in contact with one of the plates, I heard a voice saying that it was calling out for its brother or its twin. That's when we needed to find the other gold one, I guess. That was somewhere else in the ruins that I eventually, I believe, one of the others from Ascension came across, some of the professors, if I'm to be correct on that.
Likely the submerged one that I heard about on the field.
At that point, considering I didn't have any advantage going back down into the water, given my affinity, I stood up at the top of the tower for a few minutes, shooting down at anything that I can hit, giving cover fire.
Delayed supporting fire, I see.
I remember Ida was up there, and so was Misty. Briefly. She was taking a break from the water, as getting too much would cause her to be a liability if she was to get too weak. So she stood next to me, I lit a flame, kind of kept her there for a little bit. Eventually, things started to get clear, so we went back down so we can continue searching. We went back towards where we had came, and we had noticed that giant grate that was there, some type of doorway or gate that the deep ones were trying to force open. I personally didn't go
I
past
assume
there.
you dispatched them.
Yes, if I remember right, one or two may have gotten underneath the grating that they were making and got away. So in reaction, because we knew they were trying to get through, we didn't want to open it. So we sent any persons or ones that could fit. So most of our halflings were able to fit through the gate, along with Nerali turning into a bunny. We passed her through the gate, and they kept exploring past to make sure.
I believe that is where they found our second idol.
Yes, I believe so.
I heard on the field.
Hmm.
Understood.
We had taken higher ground again.
Which would then bring us to...
We repelled a few deep ones that had shown up. Everybody collected themselves at the top there. Minor medical was applied. We took note of who was still okay to continue, and we kept our guards up there.
Wonderful. And from there began our preparation for the last confrontation, yes.
Hmm.
How would you describe the opposing forces?
Honestly, some type of corrupted paladins, given their armor and their stature.
Paladins. Based on the armor and their stature. Have you faced such creatures before?
Never, no.
What makes you assume that they are paladin, then?
That many with similar armor, there's some type of order.
An organized force, then?
Maybe even knights, who knows, but given the unity or unification of their forces, it had to be something. The one that I don't understand is the giant wyvern, worm, drake, whatever that was.
That creature I also know little of. What I can tell you, from my understanding, is those creatures, the humanoid ones at least, did indeed have some sort of demonic connection. I'm unsure if it was them physically or simply the enchantments which they invoked, but there was a familiar darkness about it.
Yes, I got hit by a few of stray of those beads of dark energy. Kind of sapped my stamina when I got hit.
Is there anything else that you wish to...
No, but here's what that lizard thing looked like. I had Vivina help me remember some parts. During that fight, she was actually accompanying me in spider form.
Have you ever considered investing your time into the arts?
No, that's something that I've learned being a hunter.
It's well done.
Maybe I'll make a book one day. Who knows?
Well, I'll be sure to buy it if you ever publish. You said Vivina was supporting you?
Correct. At the time, she had been, I guess, not hurt too much, but she was very exhausted due to the fighting in the cave underneath. So she was in small spider form. So I let her know that I wouldn't be engaging in close-range combat, and she could climb on me and be safe.
I see. Thank you for looking for her. You have my personal thanks.
And likewise, she was able to close up a wound that I got.
Sounds like you made a very good team. Now then, I would ask this plainly, Cadet. Is there anything else in that room that you wish to tell me of?
Off the record, Professor. That magic circle. Part of it, at least. There was another purpose, wasn't there?
It's difficult to say. I believe it may have been used in the art of summoning. Perhaps it was the Deep One summoning forth those knights. Or perhaps the beast itself, it's difficult to say. Wait, that one is off the record. That stays over here. It's difficult to say exactly what they were calling forth. But, happily, it seems that we are able to prevent it. At least in full. Very well. You will see Barian reach into his top drawer, and you will pull out and start unfolding a separate report. In discussions with Cadet Dita, who claims that she was overseeing information, exchange, and overall communication, I was directed to speak to you about a being which held a more passive role in the engagements.
Pardon me.
Perfectly fine, sir. Just taking in some reports.
Grabbing some clothes. Getting out of this damn monkey suit.
Are you aware of what I'm describing, sir? Or shall I give you more information that she delivered me?
Yes, please jog my memory on that one.
Supposedly, cadets of GMA reported back to Dita that there was a strange and unknown force which was not engaging directly in the battle for either side. A hooded and... how did she put? A hooded and robed figure with many layers, shrouded by a dark cloud. Apparently, it showed itself twice within the ruins themselves and was avidly watching the final confrontation.
I can't speak for seeing it in the ruins, no, but during the last fight, before everything broke into combat, I did briefly see it, yes. It was indeed... yes, it was indeed a figure, humanoid in shape, but that's as far as I could tell, surrounded by some type of blackened mist.
I see.
Maybe some type of necromancy or dark affinity caster.
Wouldn't surprise me. Did it attempt to communicate with you at all?
No, I was farther back than any other student.
I see. Is there any behavior you noticed while observing it?
No, I've merely glanced its direction before maintaining my focus on the giant creature in front of me.
I see. Are there any of your peers which you believe had a closer interaction with it?
Given that Dita was the one who told you, I would say only her. Besides anyone else she would have brought up.
Dita claimed that she was told about it by a third party.
All right.
That's surprising. Very well. That's fine. Miscommunication happens. That's why we're doing this. Help sort out the picture. Very well. No other comments? Very well. With that being the final event that transpired on the island, do you have any commentary about any point about the involvement, or the Academy's involvement with Fortune Bay?
Other than that, no. I'm glad that we were able to repel whatever forces those were, even if we don't know exactly what the correlation between them is.
It appears Cadet Ellie of Crystal Thorn was most knowledgeable about the Deep Ones themselves. I'll be speaking to her at length as I'm able, but I have more time for her. You will. Now then, that said, 2 attached papers. Now then, I've taken much of your time, so I shall offer mine in exchange. Do you have any questions for me, or anything that I can help you with while we're here?
Well, since my final statement on the record is done, Professor. During the fight with Zane, when we were gathered up, Professor Cassius stopped you all and said that Professor Albrecht told you to tell them that they know.
I remember the exchange. What of it?
Well, there was also the event of reclaiming 2 students that had gone AWOL and then were captured, apparently, correct?
Yes, I was directly involved.
And as accusatory as this sounds, Professor, what is the tie-in between the mist that formed around the tree and the mist that was around that caster?
Mist around the tree? Which tree, sir?
The one with the runes in the front.
Ah, the mother tree.
It bears some type of importance.
How are you hoping for me to answer this question?
With at least some type of response that prepares me for whatever may come.
My response is that you... Whatever you have chosen not to share with me, you continue such practice when you leave. That is my recommendation. And that will ensure that other parties do not become more interested in you than they should, especially those that wear our uniform. I will likely be speaking with Cadet Lux, as he was active with many of the engagements. And then likely Cadet Ashley after that, as she was directly a part of the mission in the grotto. If you could inform them that I will likely be taking some of their time in the next few days.
Roger.
I'm sure you understand.
Of course, Professor.
Thank you. Anything else I can help you with, sir?
I trust you, Professor. Because Ida and Arbor trust you.
I hope I am deserving of it.
As do I. As a hunter, you trust your equipment, yourself, and those who hunt with you.
And as a paladin, I have to trust those who are willing to die by my side, as I am willing to die alongside theirs. Even if I don't have all the answers. That's it. The day is getting late, and it's past curfew. I'll escort you back to the dorms. And thank you
Yes.
again, Cortez.
I appreciate it, Professor. Shit. Oh boy.
I'm sorry I can't do more for you.
I feel like you've already done enough, Professor. I understand how these work.
I despise this part of the job. If it were me, I would be charging in headlong, spear in hand, and at the front.
Sometimes
But
the game of
alas,
intelligence.
old soldiers cannot always have their way.
Yes.
I dallied too long. Thank you for your time. And enjoy the rest of your evening, cadet.
You as well, Professor.
Dismissed.
So, he knew most of exactly what I was talking about already. He just wanted to see how much I was willing to give past the point. And I wanted to see how far he was willing to tell me the truth. Which was very little, but understandable. But the question is it worth trusting? He knows I'm wary. He knows that I'm curious, that I have actual pieces to put together. Not how many I have in my back pocket yet, though. Zane's correlation. The fact that those deep ones were not working for summoning. The deep ones were the ones being used. Whatever that hooded figure was. The professors know. Our professors know, but they haven't told us yet. They're gauging to see if they even have to. Because if we don't know enough, then they could send us on our way. Not have to worry about anything. But our professors know. and that complicates things. I feel like Professor Berrien's reaching a point where if he can feign ignorance and let us know, then he will. But keeping this from us only makes things worse. We don't have the knowledge or the preparation to fight these forces as we just saw. Especially if that was only a tiny fraction of what we're up against. How many other portals leading to these sanctuaries for evil? We need to be very careful. Our next moves are the most important ones. Information doesn't matter anymore. The truth is what matters. He has his rules, and that's politics. Which is why he let me speak off the record. So in that case, maybe another meeting is to be had. Maybe this one is about the door. Maybe this one will be about the darkness, as they call it. They couldn't even let it stay out of their speeches at the ball. I caught that. The pauses. How much longer are we going to be played before we're put in the game? If 4 pieces on the board, then we're already part of this chess piece, and everything else will not matter if we're never used. I just hope it's not too little too late, Professor. I hope it's not too little too late.